Man, salute to everybody, man. Shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to my brother Ticket, man. But shout out to everybody, man, that come in. Just doing something quick, cause I getting called out by a lot of people. But end of the day, man, this thing about Michael Jordan and these stats, these inflated stats. I mean, in the 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s. When you got a lot of people taking stats, humans do their own thing. When you got the biggest word of all, gambling, involved in sports throughout the history of sports, you can't blame Michael Jordan himself for guys accumulating extra numbers or extra stats or whatever. But end of the day, do I believe those things when they dropped the videos and they had it on NBA TV the whole nine? Yes, I believe it. But to sit up there and try to discredit Michael Jordan, that's a whole nother thing I don't agree with. End of the day, despite of what took place, Michael Jordan didn't have anything to do with it. And if he do, let's just say it comes out that Michael Jordan was paying statisticians or scorekeepers, or whatever you want to say. If he do, I would be the first, you know what, person to come on here and I would destroy Michael Jeffrey Jordan for paying guys to enhance his numbers. But you can't blame Michael Jordan for the scorekeepers the miskeep numbers. So end of the day, I don't mind cooking a guy that has done wrong. I don't mind cooking a guy that is found guilty of doing certain things wrong that's disrespected the game of basketball because what came out, that's the NBA. And the NBA is wrong because Michael Jordan is great. None of that stuff still take away from what he did on the basketball court. None of that still take away from how talented he was, how much of a two-way player that he was. So what you found 6 games of that the home scorekeeper added extra numbers. So what? Still don't take away that he's not great. Still don't take away that he was just elite in all facets of the game. Still don't take away from that. But for fanboys to sit up there and want me so bad to, man, you gotta cook Michael Jordan like you cook LeBron, man. You gotta say if Michael Jordan don't sue this Tom, whoever you say his last name, to sue the guy that just dropped the so-called gems of Michael Jordan, or them giving Michael Jordan an extra 16 steals he didn't get, or in that 10 steal game that he got, he really only got recorded 6 steals. And you guys just want me to go in on Michael so bad and say, hey, you need to do like you told LeBron James about Chael Sonnen. Hey, tell Michael Jordan if he don't sue him, we gonna believe that he's in on it. That's what I'm hearing. And this is just a sad thing to me because guys are willing to put their lives on the line to sit up there to try to find every single day, 24 hours a day, to try to find anything to discredit a great player that's ever played the game. And when I did speak upon the Chael Sonnen and LeBron James issue, I said that I want LeBron James to destroy Chael Sonnen and send that boy on to his rightful way because I believe Chael Sonnen is a scumbag. He's the biggest scum on the earth. And he's a liar, and he's an asshole. And I wanted LeBron James to officially end him. Cause I don't like when other race of men try to degrade a black man to take him down. So what I'm seeing, these guys are excited. These guys probably getting the biggest erection in the world because they have an opportunity to try to put a stain on Michael Jordan's legacy, to try to destroy him. And like I said, let me say this again. If Michael Jordan bald headed ass, some proof come out on his bald headed ass, and it comes out that Michael Jordan was paying these people and was paying scorekeepers to enhance their stats, that's a whole different conversation. And guess what? I'm going to have a field day of cooking Michael Jordan 365 days straight, nonstop. I promise you guys, if he's found guilty or some information come out that he's a part of this, I will cook him for 365 days straight. And I promise to God I will. And I will demote him for being the GOAT. And I will demote Michael Jordan for being the GOAT. But with these LeBron fans, what they doing, and Club Sports even involved in this as well. They try to find anything they can and whatever archives they can dig into, whatever they could do to try to discredit Michael Jordan. Don't you know? If this was so much of a big deal, this was so true, why you guys didn't look into it with Scottie Pippen, put it in his book Unguarded? Before this stuff came out 4 days ago, Scottie Pippen put it in his book. I didn't see any of these bum ass content creators on YouTube that's pushing this narrative right now. Sitting right here spoke upon this issue in that book that Scottie Pippen dropped knowledge of, saying that they somewhat manipulated the stats of Michael Jordan, over exaggerated. None of these guys talked about it then, but now, because y'all are desperation mode, the time is running out for LeBron. The time is ticking for LeBron. And LeBron James don't have a chance in hell to even catch Michael Jordan and all the other accolades. Now you guys trying to find a way to kill that. So what's the easiest way to do? To bring this up. So that way you could try to discredit everything Michael Jordan ever did, especially on the defensive side of the ball. So now you're going to say, well, maybe he would not have never been on those all defensive teams if they never manipulated the numbers. So now you want to take the Defensive Player of the Year award away. Now you want to take away the defensive teams. Now you want to say that it doesn't mean anything. So end of the day, you guys, when it comes down to it, I cook all fanboys. I don't like when Michael Jordan fans over exaggerate or push the envelope on Michael Jordan and like Michael Jordan shit don't stink. Like I said, in the 80s, Michael Jordan went through his growing pains and he got his ass kicked year after year after year. Michael Jordan got destroyed in the 80s. But he went through the growing pains. He learned from those ass whoopings, and guess what? He became the man and dominated the 90s. Dominated the 90s. So when it comes down to this article that these people are pushing, when it comes down to it, you guys, y'all LeBron fans taking it and run with it, so y'all can discredit the legacy. But now let's not get it twisted, you guys. Do I like what came out in the article? Is that stuff alarming? Hell yes. And it's disrespectful to the game of basketball. It's hurting the fans that truly love these players of the game, that idolize these legends of the game. And it hurts basketball in general. And I'm gonna go even further. Even if you take the defensive player of the year away from Michael Jordan, he's still better than LeBron James all time. Still got him MVPs. Still got him in Finals MVPs. Still got him in first team all defense. And still got him in all defensive teams. Still got him in PER. At the end of the day, you guys, don't you realize if this was so goddamn true, don't you know Nick Wright would have been took that ball and ran with it? Don't you know that Nick Wright would actually be going crazy right now? The LeBron James Gawker, Jay Williams, Shannon Sharp, all those guys will have a field day going in on it right now if this was so valid, if this was so true. But for the sake of argument, I do believe back in the days before the technology hit that certain numbers were enhanced. But it still doesn't take away from the greatness. Still doesn't take away of the dominance. Still doesn't take away for how the game is played. Because T cards, with your simple minded ass, if you gonna say that, how the NBA manipulated the game itself today to make it more offensive friendly for centers like a Nikola Jokic to get a triple double, knowing damn well if the game was different, if the rules were still predicated to physicality of the game, Jokic wouldn't be doing what he's doing right now. He wouldn't be doing what he's doing right now. So therefore, but the NBA always manipulated certain things to push the league, to put things in certain place that had the face of the NBA look good. It always been like that. Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, LeBron James. Y'all gotta be real. Y'all gotta see the writing on the wall of what's going on. Clutch Sports is pushing this. Clutch Sports got that leaked out. Clutch Sports is trying everything they can to discredit Michael Jordan's Defensive Player of the Year to elevate his status. To say wipe that out, because that's the separator that y'all, that casuals always use the Defensive Player of the Year. I'm not a casual. I don't have to go to that to prove that Michael Jordan was better than you. I don't have to use that to prove Michael Jordan's greatness. Defensive Player of the Year was just the icing on the cake. But Jordan fanboys, don't get caught up in this nonsense. Don't sit up here and start doing the dick sucking that you guys would tenderly do sometimes. Y'all don't have to do that. I listen to his peers. I listen to people that played against him. I listen to people that went against him, man. I listen to people that played with the man. I listen to those guys. I don't listen to these bums on YouTube. I don't listen to the Michael Jordan fanboy pages. I don't listen to the LeBron fanboys and their pages at Club Sports. But I'm just put it like this. This guy that wrote the article, this guy that dropped the videos, if you guys listen to him and if you make him credible, how come you ignoring Chael Sonnen? At the end of the day, you guys are some damn idiots. Some damn idiots. Am I disappointed in the NBA? Hell yeah. Because you're hurting the product. You hurting, you making the game look suspect. At the same time, y'all bums on some haters. Y'all bums don't know shit about basketball. And you bums don't need to speak on the game ever again. The link might get dropped in a minute, and I don't mind going one on one with anybody. I don't mind hearing different point of views. Bet. Well, this just gonna be a quick video. But end of the day, y'all, the links, these niggas reading 6,000 word articles to try to discredit Michael Jeffrey Jordan. You shouldn't have to do that to describe your player's greatness. But stats always be inflated in all different type of ways. Anyway, if people do their history, people do their homework, and people look into it. But end of the day, y'all, man, go James Kingdom, trash. All the LeBron fanboys, trash. The Michael Jordan fanboys, I don't want to see y'all get emotional. I don't want to see y'all act a fool, because if y'all do, I'm going to have to cook y'all. Because if you are a student of the game, if you do love the game of basketball, you don't have to entertain this. Only reason I'm speaking upon it, because I know a lot of people go try to bring a lot of negativity to the LDBC because they feel like the LDBC haven't touched on this. They feel like Ticket and the crew, we haven't touched on this aspect and really haven't touched on this issue that has came to light 4 days ago. So I'm the one that's going to touch on it. I'm the one that's going to cook on it. But you guys got to keep the same energy because nobody really wanted to touch the PED allegations. Nobody didn't want to entertain that. But end of the day, you guys, like I said, Michael Jordan is not above the game of basketball. So Michael Jordan get the criticism too. And Michael Jeffrey Jordan, like I told you, if I find out that you allegedly paying scorekeepers, if you was a part of this scandal, and you was a part of this movement about inflating the stats to up your numbers, to elevate your numbers, I will destroy you, and you personally will be demoted and won't be the GOAT in my eyes. In my opinion, you're not the GOAT if you found guilty of this. Now, if this is the NBA doing, you can't control what a whole business is doing to try to push their product. You just a casualty of war. But think about all the faces of the league, you guys. All of them been pushed. All the rules have been bended. All the rules have changed. All certain circumstances were made to benefit the face of the league at the time. It always happens. The NBA, y'all don't talk about the free throw differential with LeBron James and the Lakers of how that's how they stay in most of their games. They had a plus 1,000 in free throw differential, and I don't hear anybody criticizing the NBA or putting them in any conspiracies or any scandals by allowing the Lakers to get all those free throw attempts. Ticket just dropped the link. Ticket just dropped the link. Now, but Conquer now they just trying to allude to it. They allude, and that's a possibility. They allude, and that is a strong possibility. But end of the day, like I told y'all, I would cook that bald headed nigga if he's wrong. I would straight up destroy that bald headed nigga if he straight up cheated the game. Nobody is bigger than the game. Nobody. Not even Jordan. Salute Freddie G. Jordan, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, you guys, is not bigger than the game. But if y'all do this, just understand though, it's gonna open Pandora's box. And everybody's gonna get exposed. And then what y'all gonna say then? What y'all gonna say then? That we been loving all these players And we been idolizing these players, and all of them cheated the game. Cause that's the situation that y'all gonna get yourselves caught in. Cause if Michael Jordan's getting exposed, if, I'm gonna put it like this, y'all. If Michael Jordan is so called getting exposed, what the hell y'all think is gonna happen with LeBron James? If they expose Michael Jordan, let's just say I'm rolling with everything they saying. If they expose Michael Jordan, what make y'all think LeBron James can't get exposed? Barry Brandon. Michael Jordan exposed y'all, but guess what? Like I told y'all, the whole NBA is gonna be in shambles. They do it for everybody. I keep telling y'all that. I just texted him, rebrand. But everybody don't look at the bigger picture. If they doing this to Michael Jeffrey Jordan, nobody's safe. And the whole NBA is gonna get exposed.
Oh, brother.
The whole league is going to get destroyed. So I'm telling y'all sure y'all want this to happen?
Yeah, we sure we want this to happen, Herm.
Cool.
Nah, yeah, we sure.
Cool.
Nah, man. Herm, you were the fanboy cooker, man. That's been your whole rep. That's why we love you. That's why the people respect you. Um, I think you one of the you one of the greatest YouTube personalities, bro. But Herm, nah, brother, this ain't it. This ain't it. I don't know who just ghost wrote this for you. I don't know who's your Quentin Miller, but Herm, this ain't you. This not it. This is trash, right? When I came over here, right, when the whole Bron shit came out, the whole PD shit came out, I was over here and I'm telling everybody, yo, look, let's all calm down till we get concrete evidence. Herm, you were one of the niggas that said, well, Shale Sonnen and Kevin Garnett and nobody wanted to hear that shit. I was a LeBron James jock sniffer. Now that shit is coming out on Jordan, Herm, we need you to keep the same energy, bro, or you just don't say you cook fanboys no more. Like it's either you keep the same energy or you don't cook fanboys. Don't try to group in Bron fanboys. Don't try to group in Kobe fanboys with this shit. This is on Jordan and Jordan fanboys. We need you to cook. Are you gonna cook or no? Are you done cooking? Are you out the kitchen? You don't want to cook no more? You're not chefing no more? Is that what you telling us, Herm?
Well, rebrander. Well, I want you to be logical, use common sense. What people supposed to say?
No, I just want you to
No, no,
cover this.
I want to hear this
I'm
because
not no
you
no
trying
no
to be critical. So
no Herm,
what's
no
supposed to
Herm.
be said then?
Herm, I'm not gonna ghostwrite for you. I see you
No,
already
it
got
ain't
a
no
ghostwriter.
ghostwriter, nigga. I'm asking
I
you
don't
for
wanna
your opinion.
No, my opinion is that Herm needs to cover this. Herm needs to speak about it. Herm needs to give his opinion on it. Is there any validity to what's being said? I just need you to do that. I need you to do what you did with the PED shit. That's all I'm asking. That's all
What
I'm
did
asking. I'm
if
not
you
ghostwriting for you.
no, 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 but rebranding. If your ass actually listen to what people say the whole time, my whole premise is shut the white boy up.
Right. Okay.
That
So
was my
then
whole
Jordan should do the
premise.
same thing. Shut that white boy up.
No,
Sue him.
that was my whole
Sue him.
premise.
Okay. So
Uh
with your
oh,
whole premise,
I gotta let the old I gotta let Ghost Town.
you went out.
Nah, I'm letting Ghost Town in because on Ghost Town, he's the guy. I'm gonna say this, rebrander. This guy that I'm gonna let in that should be
Mhm.
coming in soon.
Mhm.
Ghost Town is actually the best spokesperson when it comes to actually cooking Michael Jordan and cooking for LeBron
Nah,
James.
salute Ghost Town over Herm. We want you to cook the
So
nigga though. We
nah,
want you to
but
prove that you cooking off. I don't. Ghost Town, salute to you, my dog.
What's up,
nah,
man? What's
but
up,
I,
man?
I gotta hear what Ghost Town for to
Okay,
say.
all right, cool. We ducking. All right, cool. Go ahead, Ghost.
Man, I shout out to Fontaine because he's the first person to put me on to this story, and so I did go back and do the reading and the research and whatnot, bro. This does not look good for MJ, not at all. This does not look good for the NBA at all. Your boy, he's a fraud, man. He's a fraud. But then again, people like myself has always been calling him on this because I told y'all the NBA made Michael Jordan. The NBA made this man, and it wasn't just the fraud with the stats, bro. They used to let him file and hack and everything. You couldn't touch him, and I'm like, he was the only player in the league that was getting this kind of treatment. And Isaiah told y'all this. Isaiah, he put everybody on this. Said, wait a minute, bro, what's going on here? Well, why is he getting all this special treatment? And now we see where the treatment went. Bro, this is bad. Because you sit there
I
and you
agree.
say
It is bad for the
he
NBA.
won the DPOY with these inflated stats because that's what they go by when they give out that award. They going by the stats, your defensive stats. And we see that they were inflated. And you know what's so bad about it, bro? The man said he wasn't even looking for my MJ. He wasn't even originally looking at MJ. He was looking at something else.
They were
But
looking at
his
the
stats
John
were so
Stockton.
guarded, they were so big and inflated. They was like, damn, this just standing out. Now here's the problem I got with MJ. He knew what he was doing. Now you know if you went out there and got 6 steals and then they put 10 in the books, you knew you ain't getting no 10. You should, if you knew they were cheating like that for you, you should have been like, no. Score my shit right, bro. I don't need no help. But you
Ghost,
saw he took the help.
I am gonna say this, and this what I want Michael Jordan to do, and I think he needs to do this. He got to get out of front on this. He got to speak upon this. He gotta put he got a voice. He got to do a press conference on this. He got to do a statement on this. Because if he don't, like you said, it's looking very alarming. Like I did say, LeBron James needed to make a statement on Chael Sonnen. Michael Jordan do have to make a statement on what just came out, and he got to give his honest opinion because he did say he loves the game. If he loves the game, if he didn't approve of this the time for Michael Jordan to speak upon it. This is for Michael Jordan to say, hey, he don't like what just came out, and he need to do a direct statement. If he doesn't, it does look suspect on him, and it does look it already suspect on the NBA.
I think he
But,
need to get that
but
award
it
back.
put Michael
Get the
Jordan in
award back.
it'll put Michael Jordan in a bad situation if he doesn't speak on this. So end of the day, I want him to speak up on it because I want to believe that he wasn't a part of it. But if he don't speak on it,
Hey, Herm, I
suspicions do
think
gotta arise, and people do gotta look into it a little bit more. And what I'm afraid Ghost Town and rebranding that once this shit come out even deeper and it's deeper than what we realize,
open the books on everybody. Fuck it.
the whole NBA is done, Ghost. The whole NBA. This is bigger than what we realize. If they exposing this, it's worse. The whole league really gonna be shut down after this goes.
It's not gonna be shut down.
Well, not necessarily, because I'm gonna tell you, I think if you continue to read somewhere in the article, under Adam Sandler, what the dude name? Shit, I'm calling him Sandler. Whatever the name is. What's the guy name? Silver, him.
Adam Silver.
They said they starting to use more computer. They're using computers to now calculate these stats, or at least check them. So this is what they always do. They let the cheating happen, and then they say, "Oh, we fixed it. We fixed it." They don't let it go far enough to where it ruins the product. So they're gonna say, "Yeah, we
I
messed it up.
personally know, but because I
Please forgive."
personally
Bro, let me tell
know
you what they do. They ask for
it happened to
forgiveness
Fontaine
instead
on a
of
bet.
permission.
They took a triple double away from Russ on a bet with Fontaine could have won tens of thousands of dollars on. Russ had the triple double in the third, but after the game ended, they took away an assist and they took away the triple double from Russ. And this is
Mm-hmm.
with the analytics and the computers involved in it. So it you could manipulate it still. I'm
Well,
afraid
no,
I'm
you
afraid
can't
what's
do it
gonna
no
happen
more,
to this.
Herm. They you can't do it no more. It's impossible. They
Nah,
if they
this
using
this
computers to
happened
calculate,
in like 2017.
huh?
This
Well,
happened in like
they pulling shit back
2017.
at commercial break. What you talking about, bro? Somebody
Hey,
step on the line. They pulling that point back at the commercial
they do.
break.
Yeah, they do. They do
Nah,
that now.
they
I've
did
seen
they
them do
did it
that.
after the game.
Yeah, I ain't never seen that.
Wait a minute. The game was over and they took an assist from him.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what they saying. I ain't never seen that. I have
Well,
seen
they
some niggas
probably
make a
won't be doing
three.
it no more. Specific,
I have seen
especially
somebody
after
make
this
a
kind of
3-point
information
shot.
coming out.
Yeah, I have seen somebody make a 3-point shot, and then like let's say like a few plays later, a few possessions later, they're like, oh, that was by the way a 2-point shot, and it's like, oh, okay, the score reflects it. But Herm, I think that defensive player of the year, man. Listen, because I seen somebody say that Rudy Gobert needs to, return his Herm, and now that I think about it, Michael Jordan, come to the front, brother. We need that award back.
Hey, but here's the thing. I'm gonna ask Ghost Town this though. Ghost,
Yeah.
I want you to be honest. Did you think Michael Jordan was a good defender?
Oh hell yeah, he's a great defender. Well, listen, man, this ain't no indictment on his ability. This is an indictment on them giving him awards. This what this is. His ability is not in question here. What's in
And I
question
and,
is
and I
the
think
awards
people
that he was given.
and I think people need to understand that, Uncle. That's why I was trying to get other people to see. People need to understand the difference, and people not understanding the difference.
Yeah, I
And,
mean, but you gotta admit though, Herm, if somebody running around and we just giving him awards that he didn't really earn because we've gassed the numbers. And I do believe this was all done by the NBA on purpose because
Yeah,
I've been telling y'all since day one, Michael Jordan was the flagship for the enterprise,
they
and
needed
they're
him to
gonna,
be that.
that's right, and they're gonna gas up the enterprise, the flagship product to make sure it sells as best as it can. But and the reason why I say he was in on it because he knew that's what they was doing. And this is why y'all want to know why Michael Jordan ain't never came out and said I'm the GOAT. He know why.
Mm.
Because they was making you the GOAT. You wasn't earning it.
Hey, Ghost Town. So you being the LeBron guy, right? One of the things that we credit LeBron for is the longevity, right? I know other people like to knock it and make it I don't know why they do that, but the longevity. So if it comes out that LeBron James used PEDs, illegal PEDs, and there's concrete evidence to prove that he used the PEDs, for me that takes that nigga out of my
Yeah,
top
it's gonna
anything.
invalidate his
His whole
everything he
run.
done.
To me, yeah, that's you got to get the fuck out of here,
Yeah,
right?
if it comes out that LeBron James was using EPOs or whatever the case may be, to run, jump higher from long,
Longer,
whatever it
whatever.
does for you. Yeah, it's gonna knock him down. Definitely.
So Jordan, so with Jordan fans, right? And because the reason and LeBron fans are being petty right now. We'll acknowledge that. With
No,
LeBron
I ain't
fans
being
being petty.
petty.
Well,
I'm
not
holding
all of
his
them, not
ass
all
to
of them.
what I
the
always
Ghost
believed.
No, no,
Town
no.
always
Hold on, no,
said
no,
it
no, no,
though.
no,
I
no,
That,
no,
that's
always
why
believed
that's
they
why I
was gassing him
respect
up,
no,
Ghost.
no,
bro,
no, no,
from
no.
day
Hold on, hold
one.
on. So not Ghost Town, but there's some LeBron fans that are being petty because the one knock that people, well, the one argument that people put Jordan over LeBron is, well, he never won a Defensive Player of the Year award. And then I was like, well, damn, wait, hold on, because now we got to question his Defensive Player of the Year award that he
No,
did
no, we
win.
don't. What it does is it validates that too. Because see, if you give LeBron James that defensive player of the year, what does this dude got over him? 2 extra championships.
Well, no,
That's
no,
all
that's
this
the
stuff. All this stuff matters, bro. All that stuff matters. That's the reason why they gave it to him. That's why he gave him that DPOY. You don't look at Jordan the same way if you just look and say Jordan, well, you ain't nothing but an offensive player, and that's what he would have went down
But
as.
I'm even so even if he never won a Defensive Player of the Year or they take it away, I say it doesn't take away the greatness of Jordan, but it's just like we got to start being honest. And so now are we indicting the league or do we indict Jordan for this? Right? Like, do we indict the league because clearly
Both,
they need to
both.
push they need to push Jordan to the forefront, right? They
That's
needed
right, both. And he knew he was being pushed, and he didn't care nothing about. I mean, he took it. I mean,
because 6-0 is
yeah.
still 6-0. That's still like that still happened. Like I don't care what nobody say. That still you can't fabricate that. That happened. He
So
whooped
that's the
people in
whole
front.
point, though. If you that good, what you need the help for?
Hey, listen, but the league. So for the league, would it being a business move, right? With Jordan being the up and coming, and this is the guy that's gonna take us into the next wave, right? Did does he need to be? Does he need to have these awards? Do we need him to have these awards to further push the game and the culture
Yeah,
forward?
yeah, he needed it. He
So
needed. That's
right,
why. That's why he made. That's why he said the comments he said about Michael Cooper. He needed
so
it.
so Ghost Town. So then with that, right, the NBA may not be the league that we love so much, right? If they didn't do that, maybe, right? Could we argue that?
Not to me. I mean,
Okay.
People love basketball, bro. We don't like cheating. We don't like cheating. You watch a game, and we love it. That's how we know we love the game because we watched a many a fixed game where we know they was calling fouls on the wrong player on a player on purpose to get him on the bench so the other team can have a chance to win. But we love the game so much we would act like we didn't see it and keep watching the game.
Yeah, man. I just think that it's a sad day, man. Ghost Town Herm, that's my guy, that's my brother, that's my dog, man. And I've known him to cook fanboys, and then I woke up, I'm like, wait, today's a good day. I'm sure that Herm's gonna cook a fanboy today, and I go over to Herm's other show, and Herm is over there making excuses, and I'm like, wait, what? What's going on, Herm? I thought you cook fanboys. Why are you not?
Herm ain't making no excuses. At dead. The only way to cook fanboys, the fans got to speak upon it first. So the only fan that I know of that spoke upon this is me, myself, and I, nigga. So end of the day, you can't cook nobody until they speak upon it. So what I'm gonna do? Just stick my neck out there and assume what they saying? I want to hear what they saying. Hey, look, this how far I went into it on rebrand. I subscribe to the Michael Jordan fans of best page to see what they gonna say. I ain't seen nothing yet, so I can't. So I can't speak upon that. So for
So
your
may so
dumb,
may so maybe you need to
so
cook
for your
Jordan then.
no, so
Cook
for
Jordan, bring
your
him out,
for
bring him out.
no, so for your ignorant ass
Uh
to
huh.
sit up there and say what I ain't doing, well, you
Hey,
can't say I ain't doing
Herm,
something if I ain't got nobody to criticize right now,
No,
so I
no, no,
can't
no,
say
no, no,
that.
Herm, because you know how to get Jordan fans out. You know how to get LeBron
I
fans out.
shit.
You talk. Hold on.
How
So when you
y'all
can't,
acting? How y'all acting on FYM? If y'all ain't getting them out
Herm,
by that, y'all ain't gonna
Herm,
get them
you
out.
know how to get Jordan fans out. You talk about Jordan. You know how to get LeBron James fans out. You talk about LeBron. You
But
get Kobe
LeBron
fans
James
out by
fans are
talking.
more
If you
sensitive
want
though.
Herm, nah,
They
Herm,
more
because I'm not gonna let you
sensitive
do
though.
this. If you
I
wanted
am
to, if
gonna
you
do
wanted
it.
to bring them niggas out, you know how to do it, Herm. When you want to
How?
bring, when you want to,
How to do it then,
when you hold
Rebron?
on, when you want
I
to bring
want to hear
strippers
this
fans
stupid
out,
shit you finna say.
hold on,
It's
listen.
easy to get they sensitive. If
Hold on,
that's
when you
how
want
it's
to
easy
bring
to bring
stripper
them up.
fans out, what do? You talk about the strippers. So if you want to bring Jordan fans
It's
out,
easy to
who do you
do
need
it.
to talk about, Herm?
It's easy to do it because
Like,
they
come on with this
sensitive.
shit now, brother. You
I
listen.
think, I think, I think. Rebranded.
Hey,
I'm gonna tell
hold
you.
on, brother. Hold on, brother.
Hold on, right quick. Hold on, right quick. I gotta let Rebranded know something that he ain't peeped
Mm-mm.
out. Rebranded.
Go ahead, bro.
This situation right here actually shows that Jordan fans are smarter than all the other fanboys because they smart. They avoiding it. They avoiding this
You're
shit.
not
So,
about to do that, Herm. If you
nah,
want,
I'm
What
just
you
telling you
saying?
the truth.
They pleading the fifth, Herm.
they plead
They
the fifth.
avoided this
They
shit
they
though.
they they
So
lawyered up.
They
They
pleading the
lawyered up.
fifth, bro. They
They
pleading the
lawyered up,
fifth.
Ghost. No, hold
and,
on,
and,
cause
and
Herm.
like, hey, go goes. You remember how they used to speak upon the Jim Crow Celtics? You remember how they used to push up all the stats with Bob Cousy in there, right?
Hey,
Yes,
listen.
a lot of people walk today pleading the fifth. I mean,
Herm.
it was
If he
bound to
want to bring
happen,
them
bro.
out, he know how to get them Jordan fans out. He know how to bring stripper fans out. He know how to bring LeBron fans out.
It ain't
And if
about bringing them out. They not
yeah,
gonna
you know
come
how to
out.
bring niggas out, bro.
We
You
brand.
don't want them out, Herm. That Herm, you
Nah.
don't want them
I
out,
want
Herm.
you.
And that's
I
the
want you to
goddamn
face.
truth, Herm. You
I
don't
want
want to
you to
bring them
face.
out, Herm.
No, I want you to face
You want to bring them
reality.
out, nigga.
Rebrand.
Cause listen, cause
Rebrand. I
if you
want you
bring
to
them
face
out, you gotta
reality,
bring
son.
yourself out, nigga. That's the
Son,
real facts,
son,
nigga.
son. I want you to face reality. I want you to face
You gotta
reality,
walk out
son.
with him if you gotta bring the Jordan fans out, nigga.
Son. I want you to
Yeah, no,
realize this.
nigga. Don't
Nah,
call me
son.
son, nigga.
I want you to realize this. When you seeing niggas that catch on to certain shit and they pleading the fifth, you can't make a motherfucker talk when they plead the
Yeah, you
fifth. They
can.
know what
Yeah,
they
you can
doing.
put
No,
Jordan
you
name
can't.
in the
No,
title.
you can't.
Bring them
Hey,
niggas
Ghost
out.
Town, you better tell them, Ghost.
Nah,
You
nah,
better
nah,
tell
No,
nah.
them,
bro, they
Ghost.
plead that fifth, bro. It's
No, no,
silence
no.
from
But
that point on.
Ghost
You
Town.
better tell
Hold
them,
on,
Ghost.
Ghost Town. Answer this though. We know how Hearn works. We know that Hearn is a master at this shit. Hearn throws LeBron name in the title, and he gonna have all LeBron James jock sniffers all in the fucking chat. So if you want to bring out Jordan fans, so you can
Shit,
keep that
this
same
ain't
energy, you
bringing
know
them
how to
out.
do it. But you
But
scared to do it, because if you bring them
goes.
out,
But
you
goes.
bring
If
you
this
out,
ain't
nigga.
bringing them out,
You bring
goes.
you out, nigga.
Goes.
You
If
full of
this
shit,
ain't,
Hearn. You
no,
full
no,
of
no,
shit, nigga.
rebrand. This what should let you know. But you so simple minded and so naive and dumb sometimes that you don't catch the play. If the Michael Jordan fans, they know this circulating around, and the title of the video is basically me saying that exposing the Michael Jordan lies, why I haven't seen Michael Jordan fans come up on this panel and defending him to death
Herm,
and cursing Ghost Town out right now, cursing you out right now.
go sound. Watch this.
Yeah.
Herm, so when the PD shit came out, there were no LeBron fans talking about the shit. It was all y'all niggas. Y'all niggas ran
Nah,
multiple
LeBron fans
videos.
No,
came on the
I
panel.
Nah,
spoke on it.
nah,
I
nah,
Ghost
spoke
nigga.
on
Town
it.
came on the panel.
It
I
was
spoke on. Listen, I told. Listen, they
Ghost
were
Town. Did you
asking me
run the
should he
video
come
or did
out
you come
and
on? Did
attack
you
or go after Chael,
He came
and
on
I
the
said
video, rebrand.
hold on,
there's
Ghost
nothing
Town.
he can do. I
Hold on,
mean,
Ghost
if
Town.
you want to
Ghost Town.
sue him for defamation, you got to show where he's costing you some money.
No,
If
Ghost Town.
you
Ghost
can't
Town.
show that, then the lawsuit is a waste of time.
Ghost Town, did you run a video or did you come on a panel where a video was being
Oh no, I
played?
don't
Ghost
do
Town.
no video. I don't run no damn
Exactly,
content,
and
man.
that's what I'm saying. So it's not like LeBron James fans were just speaking out and just saying, "Oh, well, nah, that didn't." That. No, y'all niggas started running videos first, and then y'all started packing up the Bron fans as they came in. So that's all I'm asking. Do the
But
same thing.
rebrand.
You
I'm gonna
gotta get
ask
them niggas
Unc.
out.
I'm gonna ask the neutral nigga again. And my Unc goes down. If
Yeah,
this ain't bringing them out, what's gonna bring out the Jordan fans on?
yeah. I
Attacking
mean,
Jordan.
you
Attacking
can only
Jordan.
do so much. I mean, you talk about it, give them a platform to come and respond. And I mean, I'm just looking at the chat, bro. I don't see nobody, none of the Jordan usuals out here trying to cap for Jordan now.
That's why I'm
But
saying.
hold on, but look at
Now
the
Mookie
title.
I'm
tried
doing my
yesterday though.
part.
Mookie tried to pin me in the corner, talking about where the game's at. Where the game's at. I told him, I said, look, man, the man did the research. I'm not finna go sit there and watch no damn game. If somebody else said
Ghost
they not
Town.
already done it,
Look at the
that ain't.
title though.
I'm
If
not
the
gonna
title,
waste my
hold
time
on,
doing it.
if the title was Michael Jordan the fraud, it'd be hella niggas in here ready to pack Herm up. He
I don't think
strategically
Now you
so.
made
got
the
a point,
title.
rebrand
He
about that.
strate-
Yeah, if
he
you'd have flipped that
strategically
title
made the
some
title.
and
Yeah, bro.
said, yeah, because it looked like you defending Jordan, the lies on
Exactly. So
Michael
why the
Jordan.
fuck is
But
the
see,
Yeah, if
but
video
you
up
see,
flip
there?
that's what I wanted. I wanted.
thumbnail a little bit
Now,
and
Yeah.
but
say,
look though. I wanted that so I could get the Jordan fans to come up
So
here
why
and
you didn't get
start
that if
doing
you
that
wanted
thing.
that? So who stopped you?
I mean,
Either you
I
stopped it or you
understand
were
you try
stopped.
to take this approach to lure positive Jordan fans.
And
But let me
then
be
I
Ghost
honest
could
Town.
with
do
you. I
it
think in
Ghost
this
Town. Ghost
day's
Town.
world, Herm, negativity is the way to go.
Hold on, host town.
If you
Hold
really
on. Let me
want to
do
pull them
my
out.
investigative journalism. So you said that you wanted to do it. So either you changed your mind or somebody didn't allow you to do it, Hearn. Which is it?
Oh shit.
Hearn, what's going on, brother?
Hey, I'm gonna get that nigga gonna come up on here
Nah,
Oh,
nah,
lie
cause
Ticket, I
about
know
your
you
ass.
listening.
nah. So hold on,
You know
Hearn.
that nigga listening though.
Listen, and I hope he is, but Hearn. So either you didn't want to talk about it, or somebody else, the powers to be, didn't want you to talk about it. So
But
which is
I'm
it, Hearn?
talking about it though, rebranding. So
But
what
no, we talking about the title though. Which is it? So did you want to change the title and trigger Jordan fans, or did somebody tell you no, you can't do that?
rebrand? I ain't make the title though. I'm gonna put it like that. But
Man,
in
I ain't
in
gonna
the
lie though.
Okay.
event,
This
All
ain't
right.
this ain't
All
this
right.
ain't
this
Cool.
ain't
killed
gonna
Michael
matter.
Jordan, but
If
this did
Jordan
hurt him,
fan,
bro. This hurt
look.
his
All right.
reputation a lot, bro.
So Herm,
Yeah.
you said everything
It
without
ain't
saying, so
kill
I
him,
get it,
but it
brother.
it, it
I'm
hurt
done,
his
brother.
reputation.
Hey Herm, you still my brother, dog. You my dog. I get it. I get it now.
No,
I'm
no,
mute up,
but
bro.
rebrand. I'm gonna put it like this, rebrand. If this ain't bringing them out, rebrand, ain't nothing gonna bring them niggas out. Man. I'm telling them niggas are quiet.
Yeah, they pleading the
They
fifth.
trying
Hey
to.
man, you know what though?
I'm telling you what they doing now. They're trying to do some research to counter it, but you can't counter it right now. There's no counters to it right now. So
Yeah, because I think the games he said extra 16 steals, bro. God damn it, that's just 5 games.
Hey, look, so y'all, let's
Or
chill
six
out on
games, 6 games.
let's chill out. Let's chill out on Herm, man. I think our investigative journalism has exposed that there is a. Never mind. Y'all see what's happening here.
Man, wait a minute. Hold up. One of your regulars, I don't know if he regular or not. This dude Eason, Anthony Eason, said it didn't hurt nothing. Oh, yes, it did, bro. Yeah, it did. You can't be what the hell is you talking about, bro? You can't have the books cooked for you and you claim you the greatest of all time and it don't have no kind of
So,
impact. Oh yeah.
hey, hold
Yeah,
on.
it does.
Hey, Ghost, let me ask him one more question. I got to get up out of here. So Herm, let me ask you this. Um, if there was some evidence that came out on a particular player, um, maybe getting credit for some things that he maybe shouldn't have been credited for, and then when you actually have an opportunity to speak on it, but a person refuses to speak on it or refuses to acknowledge it at all, would you deem them a fanboy, Herm?
I'm trying to see who you're referring to
No,
first. Put a
I'm just
name on.
asking. No,
I rather for you to put the name on it, to
okay,
be
fuck it.
honest.
Let's put a name on it then. Is Ticket TV
Hey, we been.
a Michael Jordan fanboy? Is he a fanboy?
I'm gonna need her to apologize.
Now he a
Hold
Kobe
on.
fan though. He's a
No, no,
Kobe
no, no.
fan.
Hold on. No.
Now I'm
If
just telling
he
you, Ticket a Kobe fan
no.
though.
Sure he is. If he refuses to even cover this situation, and he makes titles like, "Oh, the lies on Michael Jordan," even though there's clear cut evidence, is he a fanboy? Yes or no, Herm? Herm, yes or no?
Hey, you
Yes or no,
better
Herm?
try to wake up the best.
I'm just
Herm,
saying,
plead the fifth, Herm. Plead the fifth.
Herm, plead the fifth, Herm. Herm, Herm,
We barely
Man,
poking
Herm.
I'm
the
right
bear
here
right now,
still with
man.
you, man. Plead the fifth.
Okay, plead the fifth. I respect it, my dog. Shout out to the fanboys, man. Man, shout out to the fanboys, man.
Nah,
Goodness gracious.
but look, rebranded. That's something you got to take up with him.
Nah, listen. No, but you're the fanboy cooker. So if he's a fanboy, you're the fanboy cooker. I felt like shit. You should have took it up with him, right?
Now
That
let me
makes
ask you
sense.
this, Herm, and anybody out there that may have some insight. Now, was this? I know they're gonna say Clutch did this, but so how did Clutch play into this? Because I thought I heard Clutch had something to do with it. So how did Clutch play a role in this being exposed, or did they? Herm, are you online? Shit, hell, am I online?
Man, Ghost, that was a goofy ass question, man.
No, I want to know did Clutch have it, because you know how they gonna always try to say Clutch. This is some Clutch reporting, or Clutch had something to do with this. I just want to know if
No,
there's really some kind of tie to, going back to Clutch Sports.
I mean it could have something to do with it, but I think honestly, I think it's just y'all LeBron James fans, man. I think y'all like some bitter baby mamas that's trying to find any reason, trying to
Damn.
go after the fathers, try to make it look like there's a bad father. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know who the GOAT is. Ghost. At the end of the day,
Then why you
it ain't
cheat then?
LeBron.
Why you need to cheat? Why you need to cook the books then? If you that good.
Nah, well, see, it ain't been proven yet. It's allegations.
Ain't no nigga
Nah,
allegations.
hold on, go. I got to take over because I got to take over on that one. It's not allegations though. They actually got actual proof. This what make it
There's no
crazy.
proof that
Like
Jordan was in on it. There's no proof that he was in on
nah,
it. It's just
but I'm
Are
I'm,
you
I'm gonna put
serious, bro?
I'm
If
gonna
you
put a.
played a
I got
basketball
him, go.
game and and they told you this was the most steals that you ever had in your life, 10, and you ain't still
hey,
10 times,
hey,
you ain't in on that.
But go.
hey,
Not
when you
only
out
that,
there on the
not
court and
not
you
not not
busting,
not
you
not
like, come
on,
on,
not
man.
only that, But I'm gonna say this though to any player that been the face of the NBA. They know a lot of things before anybody else will know it. Like end of the day, I'm pretty sure the NBA throughout the years ran things by LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Shaquille O'Neal at one point, Kobe Bryant at one point, Michael Jordan, Magic and Bird, and we can keep going. Ran things by those guys because they were the faces of the NBA. They were the biggest draw of the NBA. So when you're the biggest draw of something, especially over big business, they go tell you a lot of different things that they got going or how they want to push you and how big they can see the business growing with you. So end of the day, you are gonna be aware of a lot of different things, and we do know businesses do cater to the people that does bring the most attention, the most
Now you
value to
talking.
their product.
Now you
So
talking.
so end of the day, the NBA has done that with all the superstars. We just don't know to the effect of how they did it. But
That's
in
right. To
this
what extent?
instance,
Hey, but, hey, but,
but
hey, but
this
to point something
instant,
out though, real
no,
quick,
no,
Herm,
no, no,
real quick, Herm.
but I'm gonna let you after I finish the point because I was going with this situation. Now, this is to the extent we know what the NBA did with Michael Jordan. Now, with the other stars, we gotta wait. We gotta wait and see. But
But
go
hold
ahead.
on, Herm. I hear you, Herm. Hold on. So I got a question for you two, Ghost and Herm. So if
Mhm.
so with this new information that we all got now about Jordan, uh, where does this put Kobe? Because Too Smart put a great comment. He where does this amplify Kobe now?
What do you mean? Don't do nothing.
We ain't
I
heard
still
nothing
think
about
I
Kobe.
still think MJ was better than Kobe. I mean,
Yeah, I still
don't
think
move
was still
Kobe ahead
Jordan.
of MJ.
Jordan was still Jordan. Jordan was still that nigga anyway. It's just that end of the day, it brings light to some things that goes on behind the scenes. It brings light to how certain conglomerates would do to try to push their product. So now a lot of things, conspiracy theories that we used to think was conspiracies, for as what we think the league would do for certain players, it's some truth to that, and that been exposed. So in a sense, we don't know what the NBA has done with the other players, but
And let's
we
just be
got an
honest.
idea. We
Hey,
got
I
an
tell you
idea
this
what
too.
they
I'm gonna
did
go
with
for it
Mike.
and say that players, the other players, were complicit as well. They all were complicit, and the reason why I say that is because they knew this shit was going on. They know it.
Man, listen,
And,
man. Man,
and they
listen,
ain't
man.
say a word
I,
because they was okay with
listen, listen.
long as the NBA was pumping that money in through Jordan and they was getting a check too. They were like, okay, well, don't make no difference. Let's be quiet and ride this golden horse while we can. But
Hey, man,
they knew
listen,
this
man.
shit.
The Kobe, listen. Hold on. The Kobe disrespect is off the hooks, man. But I'm gonna just say this though, right? How y'all gonna put LeBron over Kobe when Kobe won more? And at the end of the day, uh LeBron, he how many coaches do LeBron need in order for him to win? So isn't that some sort of a cheating for LeBron to amplify
No,
him and put him up?
no, it's not. No.
Because MJ can have this little cabal about the books, but MJ ain't never
Nah,
had
nah,
to
nah,
go
nah.
through
The only
10,000 different
proof,
coaches.
the only
Yeah, because he
proof.
Isn't
got the
that
best
help?
one. He didn't need another one.
Isn't
What you
that
mean?
some
Go
sort
to
Nah,
of
nah,
another
cheating
coach.
help?
nah, nah,
Bro,
nah. But
you
I'm gonna
wait a
put
minute,
it.
what
I'm
are
gonna
you
put it
saying?
like
You
this.
saying why didn't bro? MJ got the best coach. He had the best coach. He had the best three-point shooter of all time, statistically. He had the
All right.
best versatile wing defender of all times, Pippen. He had the best, well, not the best, but at that time he was the best six man coming off the bench. Cool coach. He had the best of everything.
All right, I'm gonna do
Rodman,
you one like I'm gonna do you one
versatile.
like this. I'm gonna do you one like this,
He
Ghost.
had the best of everything.
Darvin Ham wasn't
Why?
a good
Hold
coach.
on. How you gonna sit there and
Darvin
try
Ham
to
wasn't a
say,
good coach.
hold on, bro? How you gonna sit there and
Yeah,
say
Darvin Ham was
LeBron
solid.
James wasn't supposed to change coaches? He ain't have nothing close to no damn Phil Jackson. Are you serious? He's supposed to sit there and run games, go up and down the court with idiots on the sideline that he know three times more basketball.
It's irrelevant.
Man, I don't want to sit here and cap for Darvin Ham. Please don't do it while I'm on the stream. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, that's the worst coach I've never seen in a long.
Nah, he ain't the worst coach now, Ghost.
Okay, well, help me
Steve Nash
refresh me
was
on who was
100.
worse.
Steve Nash was terrible, Ghost.
Okay, Steve
Don't
Nash was one, but he was bad too. But I mean,
don't
dang,
go there.
I'm like,
Don't
yeah,
go there.
Steve Nash had KD and Ham had LeBron and AD, and look at what they did with him. So
Now
don't,
Steve
man, I don't.
Nash also
This
had
dude was
James
terrible, bro.
Harden. He also had James Harden and Kyrie Irving. So I mean, come on now.
Yeah,
But I,
and that's why he ain't got no job, and Darvin Ham ain't gonna have one neither.
now Darvin Ham actually could have took the Pistons job, but he didn't take it. But
Really?
yeah, he could have after they
Oh,
fired
okay. Well,
one.
that means
They
the
wanted
Pistons would have
Darvin
been
Ham.
locked in for the lottery for the next 10 years.
Shit, they gonna be locked in the lottery either way it go. But but in end of the day, bro, we could do this over and over. Like we could go back into the 2000, the early 2000s when the NBA rigged it for the Lakers to beat the Kings. We could go into all that. Like it always been certain things that the league done to push certain players or to push a certain product that they wanted to push. So you guys got to understand it always been around. It just people ignored it. People didn't want to face the fact that our sports is controlled by the league. The sports that we love is not controlled by the players. It's not controlled. It's not controlled by our favorite teams that we cheer for. It's controlled by the league office. So
And
end of the
and
day,
uh
if the
Herm,
league
I'm
wants
glad
you
you
to
touched on
win,
that point
they're
because you
gonna
said
make
you
sure you
touched on
win.
that earlier, and I wanted to say, remember I told you a long time ago that billionaires ain't made by accident, bro. You ever heard
Yeah,
me tell you that
yeah.
billionaires are not made by accident? There ain't no accidental billionaire stuff going on around here. It's all by design, always. It ain't never no happenstance. This shit is always designed. They didn't accidentally choose Michael Jordan to carry them to the next level, to take the NBA to the next level.
And they didn't,
So
and
they weren't gonna
they didn't
sabotage
make
it
a
any
mistake
kind of
with
way they could.
LeBron either. They didn't make a mistake with LeBron. They didn't make a mistake with Curry, some part of it, because they wanted to push Curry. They didn't make no mistake with the duo with Shaq and Kobe in the Tim Duncan era. The NBA knew what they was exactly doing, and once they saw that, okay,
Hey,
especially in the Tim Duncan, Shaq, and Kobe era, once they saw we know they great, we know they all time great players, but we need to find a young stud that can actually carry the league, and they found that on LeBron, and at the end of the day, it worked. So
Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you, Herm. I think they stood in Kobe way. I think they basically stood in LeBron's and Kobe's way. I
yeah,
think
yeah,
when Kobe was
yep.
about to get Chris Paul and get to a point where he can surpass Jordan in that winning category and all that, excuse me, y'all, in that winning category. Yeah, let's not give him Chris Paul. He's
Hey,
not ready. We
hey,
ain't
don't
ready for
forget
him to
though,
do that.
Ghost. Don't forget Ghost. Don't forget Ghost. They did kind of did your D Rose dirty for your boy LeBron to be in the spotlight because they noticed how D Rose was and give
No,
him
no,
no help
no,
over there
no. No, that's not
in
where I'm going
Chicago.
with this. Where I'm going
nah,
with this
nah,
is
nah, 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 nah.
they didn't want
What Ghost
LeBron
is
and they
saying
didn't
in
want
the
Kobe. Let
NBA,
me start with Kobe because Kobe came first.
yeah,
They didn't want
Now they
Kobe
Kobe
would
to
have
didn't
got
want
get
that
D
no.
Rose
chip at
neither
eight
because they
championships.
didn't want the storyline of
No, no,
another
Kobe
great
would have got
potential player coming
no,
out
no, no,
of Chicago.
no, but
Come
Now
on,
Kobe
Ghost,
would have
man.
passed Michael Jordan, bro.
yeah,
If
yeah,
they'd have
Kobe
gave
would have had
Kobe
about
Chris
eight
Paul,
rings.
he probably would have passed Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
And
Kobe
they
would have
didn't
got
want
eight
to get Kobe in no
championships.
position for that. They didn't help him at all. Plus, he
Yeah.
had that other charge hanging over his head too, so they didn't want him to be the
Oh, so you
nobody
admitted
to.
Kobe ain't had no help, right? So you hear this? You hear this, Herm?
Nah,
I just want you to
That's
nah,
remember
not
but
this,
what I'm
Herm.
but
saying,
you ain't
bro.
listening. But
That's not what I'm
you
saying. I'm saying
ain't
that the
listening
league
though.
didn't want Kobe to pass MJ. They didn't want this
Yeah, yeah,
because
cause
you got to remember what Kobe did, what they had was accused of, the type of person Kobe was. That's not who they want. They like a apolitical uh company man like Michael Jordan. And
yep.
these and the other two guys that was
Yeah,
coming up behind him that could have passed him, they weren't like that. See, they put that damn Boston team in front of LeBron on purpose. That wasn't no accident. They not
oh, come
the
on.
NBA. I
Here
told
we
y'all
go.
they ain't in the
History, man.
business of
Come on.
making no accidents, bro.
Hey, man, we was naturally, organically built, man. What are y'all talking? We wasn't.
Nah,
How we?
nah, you
See,
ain't, you
see
ain't,
the
you ain't.
narrative that y'all want to
Hold
say is.
on, bro.
See,
What
and I
Hold
got
on,
something
bro.
for you too,
organically?
Hold
Herm. I
on,
got
bro.
something for you too, Herm.
No, no,
You
but
can't talk about the
nah, you need to hold on
Celtics,
right
Herm.
quick
I
and
need an
listen.
apology from you,
No,
Herm.
no, no,
You need to get on
no.
your knees,
Shut
Herm,
up the
and
fine.
apologize to the
God
Celtics,
damn,
Herm.
shut up. You shut up right quick and let me walk you to what Ghost is really saying, because I don't think you really comprehended. All Ghost Town is
All
really
right, go ahead.
saying, all Ghost Town is really saying, end of the day, the NBA made sure that Kobe Bryant didn't keep that run going of him dominating and winning championships. Because you gotta remember, the nigga already was a three-time champion before the age of 25. So the pace that Kobe Bryant was on, it looked like that nigga was gonna win about seven, eight, or nine championships. He would have kept that type of pace up. So
Right.
what Ghost Town is saying, the league didn't allow the Chris Paul trade to go through. If that Chris Paul trade would have went through, and then you would have had a Pau Gasol with that, that's probably two or three more rings right there. So at end of the day, what Ghost is
No,
saying, Kobe would
I
have passed.
oh,
Kobe would have passed Mike, and then on top of that, with the LeBron factor, especially after the Miami stint, they made sure to put, and they came back and beat Golden State. They made sure, end of the day, let's send Kevin Durant ass over there, because if
Facts.
we don't do that, Curry ain't
This
gonna be
nigga
able to
gonna
win
have
no
about
more
8 or 9
championships.
too. So we can't be doing this. Is he to have Kyrie? Man, let me tell you something. Kyrie and LeBron James gonna be unstoppable for a long time. Long
Yeah,
time.
but they had to
And
send
all they
Kevin
can do is
Durant.
just keep adding to that group. They would have been adding to that group. And I'm like, dude, they ain't these NBA teams and stuff. They ain't stupid. They know you can look at the talent. It's undeniable. Kobe, undeniable talent. You don't have to guess at the shit. You can look at it. You seen a kid when LeBron was 22
all right.
years old in the finals with these players? Oh shit, we got to do something about this.
And y'all
Man, these
never
people ain't
thought
stupid, bro.
y'all
They know
y'all
how to
never
make
All right,
what.
all right, so her, so all right, so her.
now, but guess what? Y'all never thought y'all
All right,
hear
so
a
girls,
ghost
go, go,
town.
go.
Y'all never thought y'all hear a ghost town sub there and tell y'all that Kobe Bryant would have had more championships than Michael Jordan on the stream ever, man. We spitting real shit. We ain't trying to tear down none of these players. We just tell you the politics in the NBA. It's deep, y'all. It's a lot of things behind them
No, yeah,
scenes we
no,
don't
I hear you on
understand,
that, her.
man.
That's facts.
So let's watch. Let's
No,
see
that's
how they
facts,
gonna.
man.
Well,
That's
they,
facts.
you know what they're gonna do. What they're gonna do is they're gonna ignore the story. The NBA ain't gonna try to address this because that's what they always do. That's the same way white folks do with white privilege. They don't sit there and acknowledge it. They ignore the hell out of that shit. It's there, but as long as you don't acknowledge it, it really ain't there. So that's what they're gonna do. They're not gonna sit here and come out and say, "Oh, we made a mistake. We did." No, they're not gonna say nothing. They're gonna let this story just blow over. Hope it blow away. They're not gonna open their mouth about the way these books were being cooked for Michael Jordan. They ain't gonna open their mouth about that.
Hey,
But I'm not surprised because I
The
told
NBA.
you. Go ahead, bro.
No, I
Yeah,
was
go
just gonna
ahead,
say the
Define.
NBA, they know how to follow the number one rule book in the court system, which is plausible deniable. Because at the end of the day, you think they really want to for a story like that to linger on around and possibly stain their credibility in the league as far as with their players. Because now the other players gonna be looking like, well, I mean, are you guys following my stats, or what's the
Here's
deal
the
here?
thing,
Because
bro. The
if
Now
money
I'm
you
has
out
telling you
been
there
what the
made.
and you
NBA is
trying to make
doing.
Here's the thing. The money's been made, bro.
Yeah.
The money's been made. They don't care. You could talk all. We could talk all day
no
till
no
the
no no
cows
no
come
the
home
NBA.
about
No, I
these
disagree
books
with that.
being cooked.
They ain't
The
got
money
no
is in the
money, Ghost.
books.
They're broke.
Nah,
No,
NBA got
Ghost. But
money.
guess what though?
They ain't
NBA
got no
got money.
money.
Nah, the
NBA
NBA
got NBA got billions of dollars,
got
and
money
I'm
like
Man,
telling
the
that.
money they
They
don't
could have.
make, the
They
money
would.
that they was
They
gonna
would.
make off Michael
They
Jordan playing has
and
been
come
made,
on.
bro. The way they marketed Michael Jordan, the way they marketed the
So
league with Michael Jordan at the head of it, that money's been made. So we could talk all day long. Ain't nobody giving that money back. That money is made. All we talking about now is this ain't really nothing. All the shame really going on Michael Jordan, if you think about it, because the NBA don't care. They made their money.
but
They just we just talking about Mike now. What they gonna say?
nah, they got.
Yeah, we messed
But
up.
the
So
NBA
what?
got a few chunks of change in there, but they don't got. They
nah,
don't really got
but
lucrative currency coming in like that. Because
but
what
this what the
stadiums are they
NBA.
selling out right now?
I'm telling you
They're
what the
not selling
NBA.
anything right now.
Nah, I'm
There's no.
telling you why. Nah, but I'm telling you why the NBA really ain't spoken on this yet. The NBA doing their investigation. They probably looking into it deeper to see what more may come out. So they're trying to cross their T's with everything. They're trying to be on point with everything now because if more leaks out, like I said, it's gonna open a whole Pandora box from when the NBA first even started, and it's gonna get so deep to the point where it might kill the whole credibility of the NBA. You may have to look at the whole NBA differently for us the history of the NBA. That's what I'm saying. Like I started out the video saying, Michael Jordan is not bigger than the NBA. No man is bigger than the NBA, and no man is bigger than the game of basketball itself. So, like I told y'all, end of the day, all this stuff that's coming out, it's gonna open up Pandora's box, and all the beloved players that we ever cheered for, all that stuff is gonna be viewed different now. We gonna have to look at the whole NBA differently, and we gonna realize that damn, we fell for the bait for everything that we love in sports for all these years, but the whole time they're just controlling the whole league like puppets. And we just sitting right here just being the musketeers and we following everything that's going on. And we getting fooled and bamboozled about everything that we see. But now don't get it twisted. LeBron James still great. Michael Jordan still great. Uh, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar still great. Wilt still great. Bill Russell still great. All that stuff is real. But how they elevated and how they put certain things in place to basically cater to those players. That's the thing that I'm afraid that once we find those out, that's gonna give us a different outlook on everything.
It ain't changing nothing, huh? Only thing it changes is heads like basketball heads like us, how we decide who we think is the best and all this. That's all that's gonna change, bro. Casual fans don't mean nothing to no casual. They could care less. The money, like I said, it's been made and it ain't gonna move from where it's been made. It's then whoever got it in their pocket gonna keep it in their pocket. It ain't gonna change nothing other than the fact about how we gauge the greatness of these players. Who's great and who ain't great. Michael Jordan never came out and said he was the greatest of all time because he knew this was going on. He knew he was being pushed along.
Oh,
No kid left behind. He know it was happening.
And let me tell you this, Alpine find this cat in the chat. This I'm gonna tell you this now. In my honest opinion, when it comes just pure just playing the game of basketball, I still think Michael Jordan the best I've ever seen, and I still think he's the GOAT in my opinion. But at the same time, to ignore something that came to light. We can't ignore, no matter how much we love a player, no matter how much we may think this player is so damn great. We can't ignore it. So
Right, and
end of
that's
the
fair. That's a very fair outlook on how things. Even though you know they were cheating for him, you can sit there and say, "I still think his skill set and his ability, athletics, was the best I've ever seen." Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't no shame in saying that. Ain't no shame in that at all. That's why I say in the end, the only person that's looking bad in this situation is Michael Jordan, because the NBA ain't gonna take that. They ain't giving no money back. But Michael Jordan,
look at my
he got
boy
to answer
L
these
Dog,
questions for
man.
the rest of his life.
Look at my boy L Dog, man. It said, like I told you, Michael Jordan still my GOAT. I think it's cheating. I think it's cheating in every era of basketball. I think cheating has been in. I think cheating has come into play in the NBA for us in every era, every decade of basketball. So you coming from a guy in me, I feel like the NBA always manipulated certain things in each decade that the NBA ever existed. So y'all don't sit up here and think that I'm blind and oblivious to everything that goes on around the NBA. But just in my opinion, just out elevating, just by evaluating just the talent alone, Michael Jordan's the GOAT. But we can't sit up here and ignore that the NBA didn't cater to Michael Jordan. The NBA didn't cater to LeBron James. We gonna ignore that the NBA didn't cater to the duo of Shaq and Kobe. That the NBA didn't cater to Tim Duncan for over 3 decades. That the NBA not catering to Steph Curry for a while. So for guys to ignore that and to act like that shit don't exist, y'all are disappointed within itself, and y'all just lost and delusional and blind if y'all don't believe that the NBA doesn't cater to their best players. The NBA dedicated a whole damn decade to Magic Johnson and Larry Bird just because they capitalized off the race war that was going on between those two, and because those two were so great, hell, we could make a shitload of money off of Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. So let's cater to the Lakers and the Celtics. Let's still let those teams, even though they win the championships, still get number one picks. The Celtics and the Lakers were still getting top three picks within their dynasties in the 80s. And y'all act like that shit was normal. That shit ain't normal for teams to win championships and still get a number one pick. Come on, man. Y'all gotta be real and read between the lines. The NBA has always catered to their best players, to their top talented players, man. They always have. You don't see Ghost getting on me saying when the NBA catered to LeBron James, because Ghost know the NBA caters to all their best players.
Anybody that's gonna make them some money,
Exactly.
you damn right. Yeah, you gonna make them some money, or they gonna bend over backwards and do something, whatever they can do for you to help make them more money. And LeBron didn't lie to y'all when he said, "Look, I love playing basketball, and I know y'all love watching me play basketball, and that's why I'm gonna be the richest basketball player to ever play this game while playing." Well, I mean, he know what man ain't stupid. And neither is the NBA when it comes to making money. They know how to gas up some people. But who was this supporter you got out here, L Dog, bro? He got to be a Jordan fan. He got to be, because the way he reacting in the chat over here, bro, you sound like you just one of those kids that just found out your daddy was cheating on your mama, and you got some extra cousins and brothers and sisters and everything, and you just can't take it. You sound like one of them dudes, bro. The dude was cheating, bro. They was cheating for him, and he was out there helping because he knew about it. Yeah, I'm telling you, he knew about it. Ain't nobody got no 10 steals, and they put you in the record books for 10 steals, and you knew you only got 6, and you ignored it. Yeah, that means you was in on it.
Hey, Ghost, I got a question for you, too. Do you believe, like I believe, that cheating always existed every decade since the NBA existed?
Cheating?
Yes, for us to
Well,
answer
I
your
think some of this stuff is cheating. Look, brother, they changed the rules to stop Wilt. They changed the rules to stop Shaq. Hell, they just added a new rule to stop Embiid from getting an MVP. The hell, you got to play 65 games to get an MVP. They ain't never did that before. And ain't no
that.
excuses for it either. You can't sit there and say, well, we need to do this. No, you don't. You didn't think you had to do it before. But anyway, they changed the rules to do what they got to do, man. The NBA going to change the rules to make money. They know that, when Wilt was dominating the game, them white folks didn't want to see Wilt out there just destroying them little men. They didn't
especially
want to see
beating
that.
especially beating the Jim Crow Celtics every damn week.
Exactly. So they changed the rules and said, like they always do with us. And you know what I mean? Anytime we getting ahead of them, oh well, no, that can't be right. Let's move this here. Let's move this over here. No more jumping from the free throw line. Open his lane up. No more flipping the ball over the backboard. None of all that stuff. Man, that's what they do. They change the rules. And when they like in this case for Jordan, they fixed some rules or they made some shit happen. They do what they want to do, man. That's what they always do. But y'all want to sit here and tell me, oh, you just I'm like, no, bro. This is what they do. And you see them quiet as a mouse. They ain't opening the NBA quiet as a church mouse. Now that everybody that came out know that they didn't cook these books for Michael Jordan so they can sell his products even better. Yeah, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah. And I just want people to realize, man, we can't be delusional about anything that goes on in the league. Like I said, this doesn't affect my opinion. I still think Jordan is far better than LeBron James. They don't change my
He didn't
opinion.
need no help, Herm. That's what I'm saying. He didn't need
Yeah.
no help, but I told you they don't have no accidents, bro. They make sure you get what you need to get. They made sure that he got what he needed to get. We gonna sell this player as the greatest of all time. People, come watch the greatest of all time play. Get your tickets, get your popcorn, buy the shoes, some t-shirts if you will too. He's the greatest of all time.
Yep. But these cats just ignore, man, that this type of stuff don't take place. Man, y'all delusional, man. Like I said, the whole 80s. The Celtics and the Lakers were winning majority of that decade. But guess what was going on, though? Them niggas were still getting number one picks. That wasn't happening by coincidence. They was making sure there was great talent within Boston and within the Lakers so that rivalry of Magic and Bird could go on as long as it could. If Bird didn't start breaking down with injuries and if Magic Johnson went out and caught the virus, hell, they would have made sure to keep building the Lakers in Boston until Magic Johnson and Larry Bird couldn't play no more. And
Yeah,
Michael
that
Jordan
hurt, man.
and
Watching
Michael
Magic
Jordan,
go down.
yep,
Hey,
and
Mike,
Michael
Mike, somebody
Jordan would have
in the
waited a
chat
few
said
more
something.
years. And Jordan would have made it a few more years.
They're not cooking the books no more because they can't cook the books no more, bro. We got computers and all kind of other algorithms, AI algorithms that'll watch the game and tell you what's going on, bro. They can't do that. When Jordan played, we didn't get to talk about Jordan cheating or the, you know, when I mean Jordan cheating, I'm like, well, he was hacking. He should have had 8 fouls that game. We didn't have a chance to do that like we can now with social media and everything. So you can, you know, they can dictate the narrative. They can do whatever they want to do because there was no rebuttal. There was no media, no black media, no ticket TVs, none of that kind of stuff back then. But we can do it now. So of course they're not going to be able to cook the books in today's NBA. Hell, you watch the game. You got a game in high definition right now. If you want to go back and look and score the game yourself, scorekeeper can't get away with nothing. Back then they got away with stuff, and that's why I said I think MJ was complicit because he knew what he was doing. He knew he wasn't getting them stats. Hell, we know he was conscientious of his stats. So here you go reading the stat sheet and you see you got an extra 3, 4, 5 steals here every now and then. You know what they was doing, but you didn't care.
But here's my only thing, Ghost, and I am gonna say though, when it comes down to it though, yes, the NBA probably went too far with pushing Mike. But at the same time, only reason I'm still gonna roll with Mike, because at the end of the day, his peers. Isaiah Thomas was goddamn Harry interviews. I said how him and Joe Dumars were talking every night. They were watching Michael Jordan play, and they was like, "Damn, man, this is shit we gonna have to deal with. Michael Jordan is ready. He's coming for our ass." And everybody knew Michael Jordan was coming. So, like you said, you are right. Michael Jordan didn't need any help, but his peers always spoke about how Michael Jordan, he was that guy though. He was literally that damn good for real. So I want people to realize, despite these facts coming out, Michael Jordan still was that damn great, was that damn good, and to me, the best basketball player to ever play. Ghost don't agree with Michael Jordan being the best to ever play, but Ghost Town knows everybody knew that motherfucker was that damn good though,
Yeah,
and they knew
well,
he was
good.
coming anyway.
Michael
But
Jordan is by far, clearly, easily the best guard the NBA has ever seen. And there's no if and buts about it. Athletically, competitiveness, you just name it. He was the best. And that's why I say he ain't need no help. So why they sit there and help him? It's a reason why they helped him anyway. Think about it, y'all. He didn't need no help. But there ain't no accidents when we making billions nowadays. So let's do a little something on there to make sure we make these billions. That's all it is. And I told you, L Dog, you need to get out your feelings, bro. Look, they just letting you know that the emperor ain't got no clothes on. You just mad? What you mad about, bro? You mad about your boy? You mad that your boy was cooking the books? Is that what you mad about? Or you mad that we telling you? Or it came out? Which one is it? I want to know. Are you mad about you finding out from us, or you mad that it happened in the first place? Which one? Yeah, that's what I thought. Matter of fact, why don't you come online and tell us what you think? We've been looking for you, MJ fans. Come on out here and don't plead the fifth on this one.
Yeah, Mars doing right though, cause I know Mars really want to cook on that. But he said he want to see all the games. They do got the videos out, Mars. But Jordan's still that nigga to me though. I don't care what them niggas say.
Mars, let me tell you something, Mars. The thing about this though, yeah, you is don't even fight it no more, bro. It's out there. And if it wasn't true, trust me, somebody would have nailed this to the wall right now. They would have nailed it to the wall. But when I went and looked at my just preliminary investigation and I saw what he was saying, I lined them numbers up. Bro, that shit looked fishy as hell right away. It looked fishy as hell. He getting all these games with 6 steal when he at home. And then you go on the road, 1 steal, 2 steal, 1 steal. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, this does look fishy right away. So I don't even know if you really need to look at the game. But if you want to look at the games to corroborate the evidence, go right ahead. Validate the evidence, go right ahead. Don't look like you need it, though. Dude, I don't do none of this. I just join my nephews whenever they come online and talk. I don't.
Yeah,
This ain't my
man.
lane,
Those
bro.
the OG, man.
I don't do that.
Now, but Mars, the findings that they did find just with the research though, it is true. It is true with the findings. I just don't want people to get it twisted. That nigga still was that damn good of a basketball player. I don't give a damn what they say. Jordan's
That
that
man
nigga.
said that's why they call it home court advantage. Yeah, bro. Adding 16 steals to your score sheet, bro. That's not the home court advantage we talking about. We talking about like getting foul calls and stuff like that. But really cooking the official books, bro, really, that's going too far. You know, those are the official books. Y'all need to understand that's officially what they scoring this stuff in for the year forever. Like my wife used to keep the books at my son's games, still do actually. And I tell her all the time, you know, you gotta get that stuff right. If somebody come over there and challenge those books, that score is gonna change. If you didn't put the right number in there, that score is going to change. So you got to take that stuff serious. So, and we talking about the NBA, the highest level. Are you just adding a little something here, adding a little something there? No, man, that's cheating, and they know what they was doing. Well, it ain't cheating the game, but it's damn gonna cheat them award ceremony. Because if I'm Elijah Wan, I feel some kind of way. The people at home ain't doing this for me, but they doing it for Jordan. Yeah, that's wrong. I see y'all want to bring up the damn PED stuff again, huh? Yeah. They stuck on that. I mean, y'all listen, y'all got every right if you want to believe Chael Saunders to believe him. But here's the difference. Come up with that evidence. Show us the needle that they use to stick him in the ass with the steroids. See, we got the evidence, video evidence on your boy. They got the evidence. Ain't nobody just sitting up here throwing him under the bus. There's evidence. So when we say we talk about Braun, which we can't do, y'all, and well within y'all rights to talk about him. Come up with the evidence. Not no Chael Sonnen word. Come up with the evidence. We're not going by Habersoft's word, whatever his last name is. We ain't going by his words. He got evidence. He pointed out the games. He pointed out what to look for. So where's your evidence? Where should we go look? Because remember now, if no matter what you say, I think the FBI cleared them. Was it the FBI or the DEA? Which one of those 3-letter agencies cleared Braun? Herm, you remember? One of them.
Well, now they had the investigation against his friends, and they talked to they asked LeBron James about his knowledge of what his friends were doing. I think it was Randy. I forgot the other cat, his other partner that was involved in it. they was looking into it, and Savannah name came in, and so that's why they questioned LeBron because of the smoothie shop. But outside of that, for us them literally looking into LeBron using PEDs, no, it was a case of LeBron's friends, his day ones that he took with him, are the ones that was being highly investigated. They just had to question LeBron to see if he had any involvement into what his friends had going on.
Oh,
So
okay. I got you.
it wasn't literally about whether LeBron James was using PEDs or not. So that's why people still up on it, and that's why people still kind of questioning it. But at the end of the day, like I said, shit, if this keep going on, it's gonna be a lot more Pandora boxes open. And like I said, everybody gonna feel a certain way when their favorite players get put to the fire and really get put to, you know what I'm saying, get
Yeah,
cooked
that I mean,
over some
stuff.
things
It's
that
gonna
they
always
do.
be something come out. Hey,
Yeah.
Mars, you said what games? I tell you the games. I went back and looked for the games myself.
The 10
The
still
games.
game against the Hawks, that's
It's
one that
six
they
of them.
have.
It's six of them in a row. They're home games. They're all six home games, and they start on the 29th of December, 1987. So go look at December 29th, 1987. I think they played Atlanta. And then after that, it's going to be Indiana and the Nets and some other teams, but they all six games in a row. Those are the six games that he dissected to come up with his data.
Hey, but Ghost,
And
I got a
yeah,
question though. I got a question, Ghost. FJ
yeah,
was
what's up?
working on the books, man. He was working out there on the court. So
Hey
how can
man,
y'all
your
sit
mic
and
is
try
really,
to
really. Hey, hold on. We can't hardly hear your mic. So
you
I don't know if you need to get closer or whatever, but you're chopping up kind of bad. You're underwater.
Yeah, it Mike was bad. But end of the day, Mars, that's the game. Look into the 10 steal game first against the Atlanta Hawks when they had that storyline against the Hawks when they had 10 steals. That's the game you need to look into first. They're saying they only saw 6 steals, and they were saying that it was certain steals that when guys poked the ball away, they didn't necessarily pick it up, but Michael picked it up. They was counting his steals. It was things like that they said was going on, but I can't. You honestly see it a lot in basketball, period. But but that's the things that they talking about for us. They inflated Jordan's stats and put and made them more than what they really was. They say he only had 6 instead of 10, so that's where it started from. Uh, but
Hey,
but
what's the name? Freddie G. You said that I
but let's.
know that Braun is on that shit. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all want evidence, see, evidence would be
I
him
do
failing
believe
one
he
of these
used
tests.
PEDs
He
though.
failed one of these tests. You know Braun done. Yeah, if he failed one of these tests, he done. Now, when that
And,
happens, then
and,
we gonna talk.
and the Sean Walls. I think Jordan the GOAT either way it go. I'm not defending LeBron James. I really ain't said anything about LeBron, but LeBron James to me, in my personal opinion, you want to know my opinion? Yes, I think he used PEDs because really the body to me is not made to play those many years without having a serious injury. So, in my opinion, yes, I think he's on some type of performance enhancer drug to keep a serious injury from happening. Plus, it took hard work on top of it. But I think he has used performance enhancer drugs. Allegedly, I believe LeBron James had, and allegedly, I think LeBron James was the NBA elevated LeBron, but at the same time they stopped him in his tracks as well in certain situations as well. They elevated him, helped him, but at the same time they stopped him a little bit, like they stopped Kobe Bryant a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different things I believe. It's a lot of different things that I feel about what the NBA has done. But Michael Jordan's my GOAT, and to me it's not close. And LeBron James to me has used PEDs, but to me, even so, you still gotta put the ball in the hole somehow. It's just that the longevity aspect should be eliminated if he is found guilty use of PEDs because really nobody plays at a high level for 20 plus years. Even Kareem Abdul-Jabbar started breaking down year 17. Even though he still could be valuable in the sense, he started breaking down year 17 and wasn't as good as he was. So at the end of the day, I believe that. Ghost may not agree with me.
Well, here's why I'm reserved not to believe it yet, Herm, until there's real evidence. It's because of the technology. Uh, I've mentioned this on many occasions. That cryotherapy, bro, that shit work. Like I had when my sons were playing that AU basketball, we went and did some sessions, bro. So I know how it works. That stuff works. See, they didn't have this kind of technology. And you got to keep in mind, Ron got it in his house. He ain't got to really go nowhere and get no shot, nothing. He just go home and lay in it and get out of it. So that because of that type of technology, it can prevent players from having those kind of injuries because it keeps them in training. If you can keep training, keeping your body trained to avoid those kind of injuries without having the wear and tear on your body, because you got technology like cryotherapy to restore your body, restore your muscles, restore your everything, then you don't need a drug. You don't need growth hormones. You don't need that kind of stuff because you got technology to supply to replace it. That's what LeBron had available to him, and he got the money to pay for it. So y'all sitting there saying we got to be on this. How about he just getting his ass in that damn cryo chamber after he get through working
Hey,
out?
I got a question for you. Do you think Tom Brady was on PEDs?
Man, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be honest. The reason I say I don't know is because it ain't like he got to do nothing. Shit, all he doing is standing in the pocket, step this way, step that way, throw. I mean, remember we can't touch him, can't hit him, so he ain't like he taking off like Vic. So I mean, why would he really need to do anything like that? Keep his weight
But
down.
here's the thing that they brought up with Tom Brady. They say his 40 time was faster in his 40s than what it was when he was entering the draft. They say he actually became faster in later years. So what's your thoughts on that? That you was faster
That's
when you was
correlated to
40 than
weight. That
21?
correlates to weight, though. Herm. I mean, as you get older, it's smarter to lose weight. So while you carrying around all that bulk when he was younger, which probably slowed his 40 down and everything else, because you think you need it to be, to stay on the field. But as you get older, you lose that weight. You should become more agile, a little quicker. I mean, you can get faster if you get lighter. So I'm not ready to sit there and say he was on drugs, on any kind of drugs. I mean, because did he fail a test? But see, we got evidence that he was cheating though, and it ain't coming in the form of no drugs. We got evidence. The FBI got it. They got phones. They seized them phones. They know he was cheating. So, I mean, there's evidence. Like I told you, L Dog, you sound like a person that just found out his daddy was cheating on his mama. And you just found out you got some extra brothers and sisters and shit. You just don't like them. What you want, bro? Come on in here and explain your position.
Nobody beating Father Time though, man. Nobody beating that. Even though I did see a 38-year-old Jerry Rice had 1,000-yard season, over 50 receptions or whatever, but even then you knew Jerry Rice wasn't the same Jerry Rice.
I got
And
one for you. I got one. Did y'all see Cat Williams run that 40? Now I don't know what Cat ran when he was younger, but I bet if you ask Cat, I bet he'll tell you I wasn't running that fast when I was younger.
you think that shit was real?
Oh man, I just saw the film. I mean, I just saw it. I don't know if I can't make no comment on how fast he actually ran, but I saw him jump up off that. He was moving. He was running pretty fast. All I'm saying is though, weight loss. If you was carrying around 240 and then you drop down to 210, something like that, yeah, that can contribute to you getting faster.
And it's crazy that a Boston fan
Man,
like
look at this
Deshaun
dude, bro. He's
Watson.
sitting up here thinking I'm literally talking about his dad. Talking about some of my dad's gone. Bro,
It,
dude, come on, bro. You got a GED? What you working with over there, bro?
go.
I
It's
said you
crazy how
sound like one of them people. Sound like one. Damn, this dude here.
it's crazy how Boston fans sit up there and want to talk about LeBron James and cheating, and the Patriots and the Celtics are known cheating
Yeah,
franchise.
well, man, that's why can't nobody stand them franchise. Because we know Boston will do some cheating, the Celtics, and then we caught the Patriots cheating. Yeah. So
The
yeah, bro.
Patriots
Yeah,
got calls on numerous occasions.
Massachusetts down bad, bro. Massachusetts, the whole state is down bad.
They cheated so much for the Patriots. Hell, they let the Patriots caught up with the damn Steelers in
Yeah,
Super
L
Bowls.
Dog in his feelings, man. Not you wouldn't. Not you wouldn't. You ain't slapping shit, L dog. You ain't slapping shit. I tell you right now, that slap will send your ass to jail or hell. That's a very expensive slap. I'm telling you right now, you right. You might get it off, but I guarantee it'll be the last slap you'll ever do. Your ass ever do. That's gonna be one expensive slap.
This shit crazy how people really be emotionally invested
Yeah, I'm trying
in,
to tell you,
in
bro.
these
You mad
guys.
because Michael Jordan got caught shit cooking the books? God damn, bro. You trying to send yourself to jail or hell over a damn cookbook story? Yeah, let's joke or something else, man. He said, Johnny, what'd you say? Watch out for that keyboard gangster. Yeah, dude. And just so you know, bro, L Dog, don't commit no crimes, bro. You know, threatening people, even if you threaten them over the internet, that can be considered aggravated assault there, bro.
It goes, but
So
they
I told you
wonder
you're going to
why.
jail or hell.
They wonder why baseball protected those steroid users for so long because they wanted their product to push and make money
Yeah,
from it.
you damn right, Herb. Shit, that's money.
And once they made that money, they say, "Fuck it, we got no use for the Mark McGraths and Sammy Sosa's no more. We can push the league forward." You know what I'm saying? We gonna still use Barry Bonds though, cause Barry Bonds still that damn good. We gonna use him till we get tired of him, and that's all baseball did. So they always gonna let certain players, no matter what, get away with certain things. Like I said, all the greats that we think are great get away with shit. All
Yeah,
of them
I
do.
mean,
It
you
don't
think
matter
about it,
who
you
they
go
are.
across the board. All the stuff: basketball, baseball, football. Shit, you got what's his name? Tom Brady's supposed to be so great. When we found out he was cheating all along. Pete Rose gambling and cheating. Barry Bonds using steroids. Now you got Michael Jordan, the NBA assisting him with stacking his stats. I mean, bro, I told y'all there ain't no $1 billion industries by accident. That ain't how this stuff ain't by accident. It's the way it works.
Kevin Jennings, that's true, but baseball, they were still on top of it enough to the point where that baseball didn't get heavily affected on it. Baseball still capitalized on what they wanted to capitalize on, and baseball is still one of the biggest sports today because of it. So I mean, end of the day, baseball accomplished its mission. They accomplished the mission they wanted to accomplish. They made all the money off the home run races that was going on with the breaking Roger Maris's record and all that shit with McGuire and Sammy Sosa, and you had the naturals like Griffey and them put their names in it and all that stuff. But end of the day, baseball capitalized, and guys got to realize that sports go end of the day. If it's money to be made, they gonna do it. They gonna do whatever they can to make it. They don't care how dirty it is for the league. They don't care if it affects the league tremendously. If they could make money and they could find a way to cover themselves up in the midst of it, they going to do it every time. All
I
right,
ain't
Lou.
surprised. Yeah, whenever I hear millionaires and billionaires cheating, like shit, tell me something else that ain't new. Tell me something else new, because that ain't new.
Yep, and like I said, I still want the Jordan fan base. We gotta respond. I'm a Jordan fan to the core. I faced the head on. I dealt with all types of criticism. Niggas was saying that I was emotional and all that. I just was cursing out niggas for the hell of it. But a lot of shit went over y'all head. I really wanted the LeBron fans to be so mad at me again, to the point where every time y'all see me, y'all cursing me out, calling me all types of names and shit. Cause I gotta make y'all mad somehow.
Well, Herm,
Because at the end of the
I
day,
respect that you actually came out and did a podcast on this story. Cause
appreciate it, brother.
I know
Appreciate
Mook
it.
did one, but he made sure his was ran like 3 in the morning. And nobody see it. It was make sure he made sure he talked about it with him. Everybody was asleep. But man, I mean, yeah, that just go to show you all these podcasters who think Michael Jordan is the greatest. I don't understand why y'all ain't out in droves, pitchforks and tiki things, walking around talking about Michael Jordan is the greatest. So I give props to Herm. At least he came out and spoke on it as a Jordan fan. Where the rest of y'all at?
Yeah, we gotta face the head on, but I think a lot of us gonna play the smart, cause the smart role, honestly, is to just plead the fifth and shut the hell up, honestly. But if you a realist, if you say that you love the game of basketball itself, You got to speak upon it. You got to keep the same energy because we did speak upon LeBron James with the PED allegations. We do speak upon other different things that LeBron James may have done and may didn't do. We spoke on those things. So despite of me loving Michael Jordan, despite me thinking that he's the GOAT, I still had to bring up this topic and I had to bring light to it despite of how I feel about the situation. I may not agree with everything. I may not think it's specifically all the way Michael Jordan's fault, but at the same time, we can't ignore what has came out. This is too big of an issue to ignore, and we got to face it. And if guys don't want to face it, that just shows you guys can't face the smoke when the smoke is on the other side. When the smoke is not going the way you want it to go, you're scared of it. You got to face it one way or the other. You got to. Cause Ghost Town, he took all the smoke for everybody when they were saying, yeah, it's true about LeBron, what Chael Sonnen said about LeBron. And Ghost had to take it head on. Ghost didn't run from it. He took it head on.
Yeah, hey King Zay, why are you sitting there saying that LeBron cheated with PED? I told you when that evidence come out, y'all got listen. When he have bad piss, when they get bad blood, or whenever one of them tests, I don't know how they get them tests, bro. I don't really too much get in that steroid shit. But whenever they get one of them dirty tests on him, y'all need to come do the same thing we doing to MJ right now. But right now, I mean, it's all hearsay, speculation, stuff, because he done passed all his tests, to my knowledge. He was cleared by the one of them 3-letter agencies, to my knowledge. All this stuff is not evidence yet. It's hearsay. It's Chael Sonnen clout chasing. And for those who said, Herm, I know you and Ticket both said it, he should sue for defamation. You have to prove how much money you lost from them making these allegations. And if you don't really got no case like that, you're just kind of wasting your time. If you don't have no case like that you can prove how much money this man cost you. And I don't know if we can do that. I know LeBron can't do that. How you gonna prove that this man cost him some money?
Look at my boy Mars. He said, man, we ain't worried about this shit. It's nonsense. But Mars, I just speak it upon it because I don't duck the smoke, so I'm facing the
Oh,
head.
hold on, Ma. Hold on, her. Ma, it ain't pointless, bro. It is not pointless to sit there and say the NBA cooking the books for you is pointless. Are you serious? This is one of the greatest players we ever known. You telling me that the NBA cooking the books for you to make you the greatest player ever known is pointless? Nah, it ain't pointless. Now if you saying it's pointless as far as where that money gonna go, yeah, that's pointless because that money ain't changing hands. But other than the status that you get from having these stats, that ain't pointless. That's not. But you right, Mr. Davis. You can still have a position that he's to go to you. You can still have that position. I ain't mad at you.
He showed the go to my eyes. It just that I just had to speak upon it because I'm fair across the board. I'm just a fair nigga across the board. If I'm gonna criticize LeBron James and troll to death when it comes to LeBron James, I gotta do the same thing with Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And like I said, if I find out anything that bald headed motherfucker Ghost actually was paying motherfuckers, because that's what motherfuckers Slick trying to say too, that Michael Jordan was paying scorekeepers. If he did that, I'ma lose all respect for Jordan. I will never revere him as the GOAT
Now
again.
I ain't even think about
I'm
that,
gonna cook
huh?
the shit out of Michael Jordan.
Now I ain't even look
So
at it from that aspect. I ain't even look at. I mean, I did know he was complicit because he knew he didn't do the stuff. But damn, to say that maybe he encouraged him with a little cash to do it, also, man, that's something else. That's a whole brand new allegations, as far as I'm concerned. But and that would be real damaging
yeah,
there.
that'd be real. But Ghost, what pissed me off though about when it comes to LeBron fan base on it, cause I ain't saying you, cause you ain't the type that just go push shit like that unless you see the facts on it. But my thing is, if people doing all this research now to talk about it, Scottie Pippen mentioned it in his Unguarded book. So if niggas took time to read a 6,000 word article, why when we discard Scottie Pippen?
Yeah, well, that's why I want to know. That's why I asked earlier. Somebody said I shouldn't be asking no dumb question, but I really wouldn't think it would know. I would like to know who sponsored this research, this story. Where did it come from? I mean, the guy who wrote the story, somebody intrigued him to go do this kind of research or ask, look, ain't nobody gonna spend that much time looking at a damn game and writing a book or writing a story about it. They ain't get, somebody ain't gonna pay him for the work. So I like to know who put him out there. And yeah, here we go with the clutch sports. Now I really want to know. I don't mean just hollering about clutch sports. I like to know what person, what team of, or I should say, publishers asked him to go do this. And y'all don't just start saying clutch sports because I don't mean clutch sports did it, but if they did, damn, LeBron, that joke ain't no joke, boy. If he really put his team on this report, on this story, he ain't no joke. Nick Wright, cuz said Nick Wright did it, huh? No, GB, they weren't cooking the points. That's not what we're talking about. He won an award, a defensive award off fake defensive stats. That's what we're talking about. Nothing less, nothing more. We're talking about that defensive award he won off bad stats. That's what
No,
we're
but
talking about.
but I gotta ask you this though: do 16 steals actually make a difference in the damn award though? And how good he did
In
play
a
defense
silo,
back
no,
then?
not just those 16 steals in a silo. I would say no. The problem is that it wasn't 16 steals. I went and lined the numbers up to see how serious what this man allegations were, and when I lined those numbers up, bruh, it was blatant. Basically, what I did was I sorted his steals by top to bottom, and what I saw was nothing but home games. His numbers was off the chart. Nothing but home games. And then when you got down there where he was only getting 1 and 2 steals, it was all on the road. He had out of like first 25 games where he had 4 or more steals, he only had 1 on the road. I'm like, dude, this just can't be right. So I
Nah,
guess when old boy saw that
but
same, that's what
but
made him do the research.
yeah, but I'm gonna tell you with his research, he found out of all those 28 steals within that 6 game stretch. He said 12 of them was for real and 16 of them wasn't. So that's why I asked you that, and that's why I'm basically saying Michael Jordan, you knew back then in the 80s, Michael Jordan was one of the best perimeter defenders in the game. He was vibrant, very athletic. He was good at chase down blocks. He was good at help side defense. He was good in the passing lanes, and his on ball defense was great as well. Because, like I said, even his peers spoke upon how great of a defender Michael Jordan was. So, even despite of that, let's just say that's the only sample size we ever get, Ghost. Let's just say that's the only sample size we ever get. I don't think we need to go as far to say the defensive player of the year is not right. Because you still, despite it, you take 16 steals away, that nigga still was a great all-time defender, and especially in the 80s, because he could have won the year before in 87 when Michael Cooper won it. Because in all the defensive analytics, Michael Jordan cleared Michael Cooper. So when it comes down to that, that's without adding the blocks and steal numbers to it, just the defensive analytics. Michael Jordan wiped the floor with Michael Cooper at 87. So he actually could have won at 87. I think his defense was better in 87 than it was in 88, Ghost.
Okay,
But
and that's what I'm
that's
saying. Huh? Well, then, see, this is what I'm saying. This is what makes it damning to Michael Jordan. Then why cook the books? If you knew that you could get it done without the books being cooked, you needed that extra insurance. Is that what was going down? That you just needed that extra. See, that's why it's damning. If you that good, why you need help? You knew you good. You knew you could. If you focused on defense alone, not no other thing, just defense, like Michael Cooper was playing, that you could catch his numbers. So you decided to do that the very next year. But then why do you need them giving you extra steals and cooking the books? Because see, I know he was complicit. Like I said, the reason I'm telling y'all he was complicit, the 10 steal game. Michael Jordan played that game. He heard they interviewed him and they talked to him about them 10 steals. You know he ain't had no damn 10. He knew whether he stole 10 balls or not. He knew his ass ain't had no damn 10. So that make him complicit. I mean, Mars, I mean, you can go back and I guess validate the research, but bro, they pretty much the research been done, man.
Hey Mars, that's a good idea. I think we need to do a live stream watching that game started with the Hawks. The 1987 game, December 29th against the Atlanta Hawks, that extraordinary 10 steal game, and watch the whole game through and do a full breakdown and count the steals and keep up with the steal numbers and to make sure that all this is right. I think we can start off with that. I'm gonna give a ticket on this. I'm gonna give a ticket TV on this, or Ghost, you can give a nephew Mook. And let Mook know, just do a live stream watching the game. Let's do a whole game live stream.
Yeah, he said he
On
was gonna try to do something like that, but then
on playback. Do it on playback.
he ain't changed his mind. Hey, LaShawn Watson, bro. What I'm telling you is that MJ knew. What I'm saying is, you ain't gonna sit here and tell me that a dude who's getting the benefit of six, he 6 steals, but they put you down for 10. That you ain't got no clue. That you just been added, somebody just gave you some damn steals. You're not gonna tell me you don't know that. I mean, and then we talking about a guy who's always conscious of his stats. Michael Jordan always knew what his stats looked like, bro. That if we want to talk about stat watching, that was Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan knew about them stats. So y'all can't sit here and now act like Michael Jordan didn't know his stats. He had no idea. Yes, he did. Michael Jordan know what his stats look like. You want me to tell you how I know he knew? Because he mentioned it in that Cooper when he talked about Michael Cooper, when he talked about Alvin Robinson, when he talked about those guys. He knew what them stats looked like. So don't sit here now and try to act like, well, he was innocent. He had no idea what the statistician or the scorekeeper was doing. Yeah, he did. All right. Oh, listen, 2-5. Yeah, I got me and him got some issues. I got issues with him, rather. He may not know nothing about me. But the fact of the matter is, it ain't changing these results that we got that's coming to light now that I'm talking on. It ain't changing none of that.
To address the kid, I actually do got playback. I might need to look into doing something like that, man. Do a live stream, just watch the game. Whether I just get a few fellas, I ain't gotta have a big crowd watching. We all break it down, and then we come cook on it and give a real honest assessment on what we saw. I think it's needed. I think we need to do it instead of going off a video that this person put forth. Because at the end of the day, he never showed the whole game. He just did a clip, did a highlight clip, and it went from there. In which NBA TV sometimes do highlight clips and don't show the full game itself. So you gotta watch the whole actual game before making the assessment. So I would love to do it that way. I would love to analyze it the right way by watching the full 48 minutes of the game and actually see if that is. And I guarantee you guys, if it comes out that is all the way true, I know my brother Mr. Mars will cook this shit. I know Ticket TV will have no choice but to cook it. And we all go hold the NBA and Michael Jordan accountable, which I slick already am in a way, because I feel like at the end of the day, like Unc Savy, he is right. If you know you only had 6 steals, but you saw the stat sheet is 10, you should have called the front office yourself and have a private conversation to the point where you asked them, what the hell y'all got going on?
Yeah.
What y'all trying to do?
Why
I don't want no
my
I
stat?
don't
Why
want
is
no
this looking
stains
like
on my
this?
baby
Is
teeth.
y'all that inaccurate that you can't tell what the hell I'm doing out there? Because in the end, if somebody else calls it out, now you're gonna look bad. I mean, just think about it. Somebody else was catch a hold of what was going on, which they have now, some 30 years later. But what if they had caught a hold of it at that time? So it's the NBA complicit with that. The player has to be complicit with that. Other players have to be complicit with that because I know they all don't make that damn dumb. This is the whole NBA had a hand in this, but the only person who's gonna take the smoke for it is gonna be Michael Jordan. Because I told you NBA ain't gonna say nothing. They ain't gonna come out and open their mouth. Shit, this didn't happen as far as they concerned.
Yeah. And,
What
and
mine? I mean, you kind of dying on the wrong hill, bro. The evidence is out there, bro. Everybody now seen the evidence. It's about reporting on it and unpacking what was seen or what was found. I mean, you talking about going back re-examining the crime scene at this point. The crime scene has been looked over up and down. A report was made. I mean, if you want to look at this evidence for yourself, if you want to go back and look at the films for yourself, I mean, what is that gonna after you get through with that hour and a half, you still gonna have to make the same assessment.
yeah.
Yeah, you still gonna have to make the same assessment that he either knew about it or he was what they call it when you just ignorant on you acting stupid on purpose, you consciously ignorant. Yeah, bro, he knew about the shit,
Just,
bro.
just,
I'm sorry,
just
I
being
can't
in
imagine a
denial.
guy as smart as Michael Jordan not knowing somebody over there giving you 4 extra damn steals in a game that just broke the record. Come on, y'all.
If I
Because I'm gonna
got
be honest
you,
with you, if y'all start acting like you don't think Michael Jordan knew nothing, I'm gonna start questioning y'all. Because yeah, I'm gonna start questioning you. You sitting around here telling me you don't know if a dude know a smart guy like Michael Jordan who know the game of basketball don't know he got an extra 4 steals in that game.
unless he was under the influence, you know he did. You know he did some smoking and drinking now. You know he did some smoking and drinking now. So
Yeah, and that's look. I'm gonna tell y'all something. That's a testament to Michael Jordan athleticism. I mean, the man act like he ain't even need but 4 hours of sleep. You out there doing 8, 9, 10 holes of golf or whatever you doing, and then smoking cigars and drinking brown liquor, and then go to bed and get up and go drop 30. God damn. What kind of athlete is this? So I mean, that's a testament to him. So don't sit there and act like Michael Jordan didn't have a clue as to what was going on. And I know he
damn,
had. Let me tell y'all why I
damn
think it had something
Jordan,
to do with her. What
damn
Michael
Jordan.
Jordan told Barkley at that time? He said, "Man, listen, you tell him to do this and then buy some stock." See, when people start talking like that, that's that inside information. When people tell you don't worry about the money, get the stock. That's insider information. You know some stuff going on. You know what they about to do. You know what the plan is. You know what the trajectory of the company is because they done let you in on it. So I know Michael Jordan knew everything they was doing. Hell, he had a hand and a half of it. Somebody said earlier that Bron was calling the front office. Shit, I bet that he wasn't calling him as much as Mike was. Shit, Mike had him on speed dial.
I think they all have constant communication with one
Not
another. More,
Kobe. Hey, Herm, not Kobe. They hung the film up on his ass.
yeah. They said F Kobe,
The Kobe called up and then they hang up. Boy, them jokers
but
couldn't stand Kobe. They gave his ass one MVP.
but
and
the
don't call and don't
NBA,
come
but
back
the
for no more.
NBA always probably gave LeBron and Jordan heads up on what directions they're going to take within the league or what they see or ask them for opinion. Hey, what other player you see that could take over when you gone? I bet you they had plenty of come. They still asking LeBron now. LeBron said, man, y'all ain't seen this shit yet. Y'all ain't seen nobody that can carry the league yet, man. Y'all gotta wait. Y'all gotta wait a little bit because I know y'all don't want them damn Europeans to
What
be
you
the
think
face
though
of
about
the
that
league.
conversation, don't her? Who you think could actually do it? Carry the league from the American side. We don't care about them Europeans.
The closest thing right now would be Ant Man because he got the
Yep.
personality. He
Yep.
got the tools. It's just that is he gonna mature into it? That's the only question mark. But outside of that, Ant Man is the closest thing to it. So I'm pretty sure LeBron probably feeling like it's Ant Man, but at the same time, LeBron still knows he's not ready yet. So in a sense, I know LeBron wants to play 23 years so he could say, hey, I matched up with my number. I played 23 years. But I think at the same time, he may even play longer if the NBA still is unsure of what direction they're going to go to.
Now that's a good point you just made there. I like that. The only problem with Ant Man though, his latest comments, bro, kind of. I was with it. I'm on that Ant Man train too, but he said some shit that got me thinking, bro. You said you was tired after that game 7, bro. I'm like, you'll never hear them words roll out of Michael Jordan, Kobe, or LeBron mouth. You was tired, bro. And you what 20, man, ain't no way in the world you supposed to be getting tired because you played a game 7. And you put that out there, bro. That's just a defeatist ass thing to say. Don't say nothing like that. Don't say nothing like that, bro.
And he ain't
Lesson
been,
learned. Don't
and
ever
he
tell
ain't been
nobody
in
you
enough,
tired.
and he ain't been in enough wars to be tired anyway. I could see he had deep run after deep run after deep run, but this is your first deep run and you tired? Come
Exactly,
on, man.
man. That's that right there, bro. It made me my eyebrows went like, what? No, bro. You can't be saying that. No, you can't say that. Shit, don't say that right there. But anyway, I mean, I thought he was gonna be the next in line, but that lets me wonder if he's got that work ethic. That the one that the other great Scott, they got that work ethic. Does he have that?
And we got to be honest about today's talent right now too. If they was actually really that good and they actually was ready to take over, they would have literally pushed out LeBron James already. So that's why LeBron's still able to play too,
Right,
because
right. Good
these
point.
other
Good
guys
point.
ain't good enough to push him out yet. See,
Good
like
point. Yeah.
When Jordan finally retired, them niggas was good enough to push him out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they was still respectful, but they was like, nah, old man, you ain't getting it on. You ain't gonna get it
Yeah.
done out here today. So yeah, and that's what they should be doing to Bron. I mean, the fact that Bron's still making all NBA teams and shit like that, bro. No, you see, they ain't ready. That's why I said, where is that work ethic in these new guys that it looks like gonna be a dying breed in LeBron? Where is that? Where are the guys that are working like that? That all they got on their mind is basketball. Where are they? 'Cause we don't see them right now. Man, y'all be kill me with that SGA stuff, bro. I am not an SGA fan. I think he is most overrated, but y'all love him for some reason. He ain't him, bro. He ain't him. He a Kentucky. He the only Kentucky dog that I don't give no props to. All the rest of them boys came from Kentucky. Them dogs, bro. But this dude, I don't like him. I don't think he got that in him yet. Maybe he'll prove me wrong.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you who it should be because he got it. He got that dog in him.
Who that?
John Morant actually should be the face of the NBA.
Man, he could have been. He left all that gang shit alone. He could have been. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he
He
actually
could have been
should
like
be
the
the
new
face.
Iverson or something. Yeah, he sure could have been. I mean,
John
bro, it's
Morant
like,
actually could
dude,
be the face of the league.
who's that?
I said John Morant should be the face of the league right now.
He could have, man. I'm telling you, he could have been. His game, everything about him. Uh, yeah. And he playing in Memphis. I would have loved to see that too. Have a Memphis kid being the face of the league. But bro, he went on full stupid with them guns. Yeah, you can't do that, bro. Gotta understand, we're talking about $1 billion industry. You can't be the face of $1 billion industry cripping. That ain't gonna work. That just ain't gonna work. That blueprint ain't gonna get it nowhere.
The
No.
only crip the billionaires are cool with is Snoop Dogg, and Snoop Dogg. That's what it took for Snoop Dogg to do. He had to conform. He had to conform. Even though he a crip, he had to conform a little bit. So
Yeah,
that's
but
the only crip.
he the face of his own shit. He ain't the face of nobody else's shit though. That's his shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He built his own empire up. But you coming in trying to carry somebody else, I'm talking you trying to carry somebody else's empire, bro. You got to have I don't want to say squeaky clean background or nothing, but you damn sure can't be carrying that around. Can't be doing that. I mean, I'm just looking at it from my standpoint. If I own $1 billion industry, what I want to crip carrying my face, the face of my industry for? No, I don't want no gangbangers doing that for me, because that's not the audience I'm trying to attract. And just from our standpoint, I'm talking about young Black Americans. We don't need that, bro. We don't need no more Crips, Bloods, Lords, or gangsters. GD, we don't need them more. We got enough of them. Yeah, man. He influenced by the wrong people, bro. If he listened to that NBA YoungBoy stuff, man, I saw her. Man, I don't mean to flip it up on you too much, but I saw this stuff. Who put me on this stuff about a little boy named Fulio? You know about this?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Fulio was trolling a lot of motherfuckers though. So he had it coming to him because he
Damn, that
knew
was
he was
tragic,
about
brother.
to.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all youngins out there, Mike?
Yep. And I always gonna be your homeboys do it to you too.
God damn, I saw that stuff, man. This boy sitting on a video with, I'm assuming 3 other his dead ops or whatever the case may be, just talking all kind of shit. And then he meet his own demise. Man, I don't know what's wrong with these youngins out here now. When I was growing up, y'all, this was nothing like this. Nothing like this. Damn, I ain't
It
never
was
heard
a
nobody making
code.
money
It was a
out the hood
code, man. It used to be a code.
and then going back to the hood to get killed. I mean, really, we get out the hood, bro. We bring people with us out the hood. We don't go back in the hood and get killed. by trolling the people that's still in the hood. Man, y'all failing the test, bro. Y'all that whatever generation y'all want to call yourself, they ain't millennials. It's some less than millennials.
And
But
he
whatever
act like
y'all are,
Jacksonville was big or something. It ain't like it won't be hard to find you. Niggas around there knowing where you at. So I mean, end of the day, you gotta move properly. Niggas was already probably watching the nigga before you dropped his location. Yeah,
dang.
niggas so slow, man. You never underestimate no man. I don't give a damn how powerful you are. I don't give a damn how gangster you are. You never underestimate no man. I won't put nothing past no nigga. If I'm living that type of lifestyle, and that little nigga was foolish, man. But that's what happens though.
Yeah, that's what his name was, bro. Shit, I'm assuming so. I ain't gonna lie. That's tragic to me, man. It's not just him that's tragic. It's the whole situation that is just keep on going and going and going and going. Cause I think I heard a comment by the girl with him or some little girl said it ain't over. So y'all gonna be crying next. I mean, that's just think that's gonna keep on going and going and go. Man, that's sad, bro. That's whole situation.
But I
Instead of
hate to
them out there
say it.
buying life insurance policies and making
Yeah,
money that way, because I'm sure they in their 20s. What y'all say was 26? Yeah,
yeah,
so
he
you
was
get you a
26.
life insurance policy, $1 million. He got the money. Got to get you $1 million life insurance policy and make that money, bro. That's right. You make that, watch that policy grow. And anytime you need some money, you can pull that money out that policy, do it however you want to do it. And instead of doing stuff like that, these jokers out there killing each other.
That is the oldest trick in the book to get rich, though. What they don't realize, that the oldest
Hell,
trick in the
man, let
book
me
to
tell
get
you
rich.
something, boy. Y'all better get y'all some kid. Look, you better put them as soon as you can't get you the money. Put your kid, get a life insurance policy on your child. Not that anything gonna happen to him. I'm telling you, it's a vehicle for making money. Yeah, you
You
get that
sure can
life
pull
insurance
the
policy on
equity
your
out.
child and
You
watch
can
it
pull the
grow.
you can pull the equity out of that life insurance and flip
Yep.
it and flip it.
And that also keep them alive. Cause hell, most of the time they don't want to kill nobody got money like that coming to them. But nevertheless, I'm joking on the last part. Anybody kill you? You do need to get those life insurance policies though. Start when they're young. That's when they the most cheap. And it's cheaper when they're young.
Yep, and when they get about 15, 16, you could do some shit for them. Whether you want to get your baby a new car or get your son something on their 16th birthday, you'll be able to do it because you done had a life insurance policy for 15, 16 years that you could draw from. And you ain't got to really come out your pocket for it. You can just pull that equity out and you straight and you still will have some money to spend.
Oh boy said karma got him, huh? No, Mr. Davis said karma got him. I mean, bro, I'm like, bro, it's just a sad situation, man. These are millionaires. These, I don't know if they millionaires, but I know they got a little change. And they if they making these records, they got a little money. Man, they damn to die like that, one after the other. What was the
Yeah,
other boy that
that's a
did
fucked
died
up.
in
That's a fucked up way to go, though.
what was the boy that died from King Von? Yeah. Then hear how all these little dudes dying like this, bro. That's sad, man. Y'all got to get this game right. What is Gen Z? Gen Z, y'all got to get this shit together, bro. I ain't never seen this level of hopelessness. Where it come like this? When did it get like that? Shit, I'm telling you right now, getting old is good.
Yeah, getting old is good. It's good to say you an OG. It's good. Hey, it be good when people call you OG, don't it? Feel
Yeah,
good,
bro.
huh?
Let me tell you something. Getting old is good. That's good stuff. Slowing down and winding down and not having to be in the grind and all that kind of stuff. That's good, bro. Look forward to that. Y'all, this shit they doing out there, I don't understand. I think, but then King Von got killed fucking with somebody in the wrong hood, didn't he?
Nah, he was in a whole nother state in Atlanta
Yeah,
where
that's
he
what I mean. That's
stayed.
what I mean. He wasn't where he was. He wasn't in his own hood. See, I think wasn't Julio. What if Julio wasn't he at home in his own
Yeah, he
backyard or
was at
whatever?
home. He was
Yeah,
back home and got his ass popped.
yeah, but you can't be acting hard in somebody else's city now. Come on, bro. You damn now. Yeah, if Tupac ain't showed y'all no better than that, you should be learning that lesson now. You chill when you go to other people's city. Cause every nigga hard in his own town.
And one thing about Cali, them Cali niggas don't give a fuck, man. They'll do whatever to any one of us. They don't give a damn.
What my boy saying, he said Atlanta wasn't he wasn't that wasn't his place. Who killed King Von? I thought it was somebody from Atlanta.
The nigga that killed King Von, Quando Rondo, he from Louisiana though.
Oh, okay. So he really wasn't from Atlanta. Salute you. What is it? The real, what you calling yourself? The real
Lou T.
Lou T. Yeah, salute home.
But man, I'm
Man,
finna
but
get up out of here.
yeah, I was about to say the same thing, man. Shit, this
I
after
just
four.
wanted to touch up on it, just ain't on behalf of the Jordan Nation, we ain't ducking y'all. We ain't ducking
Okay.
y'all.
I'm just watching to see what the story going. I can't wait to hear some of these rebuttals because it really ain't no rebuttal. Maz, I'm waiting to hear your rebuttal because you say you're gonna watch the game film. All right, everybody, y'all hold it down. Y'all have a good day. I'm out here. I'll let you.
All right, Unc, appreciate it, Unc. Man, but salute to all y'all, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. One thing about it, we can't duck the smoke, man. Y'all heard my takes on it. I y'all, man. Hey, we appreciate y'all for coming in, man. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that subscribe. If y'all want to hit the Cash App, $ cash over 11. But man, y'all hit that like button, man. Subscribe to it. Man, y'all look out for the next video, y'all. We don't duck the smoke. We take it on the chin, man. End of the day, those allegations are serious. So I had to do a video on it. Salute y'all. I'm out.